Day morning. Hope you're having a good one out there. 65 degrees outside right now. Our phone number is 330-450-9292. And our text line is 330-269-9292. Glad you're with us. Thank you for having us on the radio. Thank you for streaming us at Q92Radio.com. And of course, now you can watch us on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Feel free to go over and do that. The video this hour brought to you and powered by our friends at Sarta. SartaOnline.com/smart. Don't get Sorta smart. It's Sarta smart. So thank you to Sarta. Glad to see everybody here today. We hope you guys are having a good start to your day. Quite a few of you. The text line this morning letting us know you got a little this is your Friday? It's that time of year. People are taking Fridays off. People are going on vacation.
Really?
I get it. Quite a few more.
No,
Probably
I
about
know.
3 listeners were like, yeah, today's my Friday.
I'm just a little thrown because I think a lot of people, first of all, I learned yesterday, a lot of people their companies are really nice and they're giving them Thursday and Friday.
How do you expect your employees? Listen, I realize I'm coming from the employee side of the argument, so I get that. Just a little.
I know, but I'd like to think.
But how productive do you think your employees are going to be on July 5th, on a Friday, after they were all out drinking, barbecuing, and watching fireworks Thursday night? How productive do you think the office
Probably
is?
not very.
But some people are like, I don't know, get to work, bah humbug. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, like, even my daughter is off Thursday, Friday.
Yeah. So I don't know. But I know a lot of places will be off. I get it. But again, I see it from the employee side. That's not the employer side.
Yeah.
I'd like to think if I was an employer, I'd be like, eh.
I mean, to me, it depends on your business. And
True.
And it also depends on, to me, and my husband's company's even done this before. They'll be like, listen, we're going to close at this time. If you don't want to work the morning, because usually they'll have more till 11:30 or something like that. But in this case, it would be you could take Friday off if you want to use vacation time. We're closed. We're not going to pay you for it. But if you want paid for it, then you've got to use PTO.
Yeah.
We'll pay you for Thursday because that's the holiday. You know what I mean?
Right. If you want to take an unpaid day,
yeah,
on Friday, I'm not going to
stop you. We're closed.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
But it's not a company paid holiday.
You guys out there, your jobs, are you off the 5th? Is your job letting you off the 5th, or you got to get your ass right back into the office and get to grinding?
I'll be here real early because you won't be here. So
yeah, but you don't got to do the 5:30, do you? You don't have to start at 5:30 when I'm on vacation.
No, but I get here about them when you're on vacation because I got to do weathers in my news, and I include your sports in my news. Well, plus, you see all the stuff I do during the show. I try and get that done before the show starts.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I'm not a good multitasker when I'm running the board. I'm sitting there sweating about my next move.
Do I hit? What button do I hit?
Jake!
Oh!
Yeah.
Big day for Jake tonight, huh?
Yeah.
Someone's heading up to see AJR tonight.
I
will. The shirt. Yes.
Yep.
How excited are you?
I'm excited.
It'll be a good time.
Yeah, I will be.
Been watching clips, man. They put on a hell of a show. There's a song on this tour where they actually play it from the stands.
Yeah, they go into the nosebleeds and they sit in the audience and play an acoustic.
Oh my gosh, that's super cool.
Yeah.
They literally sit with the fan and with a little instrument, and they do a song from the stand.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
How
awesome.
the hell do you even pull that off?
Who are you going with? So you can start.
My sister.
Oh, okay.
No. Yeah.
Oh, I like that. Sibling dates.
Yep.
Nice.
What was that? Did someone just crack a cold one? No, it's my Zoa, if you heard that. Sorry, that'd be awesome if we were in here with Miller Lite just pounding them. But no, that was my Zoa. I'm right back to work on Friday, someone says. Up to the customers, but I'm calling off and losing my holiday pay and taking a point. Grandma's 80th birthday is more important to me and having to travel to another country.
Amen.
Fair enough. I'll be working the 5th. The mail must go.
Oh, thank you.
Off Thursday and Friday, both paid, but we didn't get President's Day this year.
We didn't get President's Day either.
We never get
Maybe I use that as our argument.
Yeah.
We didn't get President's Day. You'd be like,
Listen to
what?
this. I don't know where this person works. Company shut down all week with pay.
Nice.
Maybe some maintenance in the building or something.
Mm-hmm.
Corporate job here. I have to go in the 5th as I'm responsible for paying our vendors and employees.
That's kind of important.
We're going camping all next week, and where we're
Nice.
camping, I have to go to work after the 4th of July, so I'm right back to work on Friday. Someone says up to the leaving from the campground to go to work and go back.
Yes.
Yeah, I get it.
I've done it. I've commuted. There's been times you had no idea that, like, I came in from West Branch. This was a while ago. I haven't done it in a while.
Oh, that's not far, though.
No.
Yeah.
It's almost the same commute, honestly, from there to here than from me to home to here.
I'll be working Friday because we have to deliver your boxes.
Our boxes?
Yeah, like talking about boxes.
Are you our UPS driver? Hi.
Off Thursday, got to use PTO on Friday to enjoy the task of freedom.
Yes.
So PTO day for you. Gotcha. Again, you guys off the 5th or are you working the 5th? I'm curious. 7:12. It's Post Malone and Blake Shelton. Pour me a drink on Q92. A survey or a interview with a Dr. Shazadi Harper, an expert in menopause and hormonal changes affecting libido.
Yeah.
It's been revealed the best time of day to express your love physically.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
Do you think morning, afternoon, or night?
Night.
Jake?
Morning.
Jake, the sexpert, is right. It is the morning, apparently.
You got kids. That ain't happening.
Well, it says testosterone levels are high for both men and for women. They're at their highest. Testosterone is the hormone which is predominantly the male hormone that men have, and women have it as well. It is for energy and for alertness, and it causes that sexy feeling. She would say, I would say the morning is a very good time. Testosterone is a hormone produced by the body, and although women produce it, men have far higher levels. So, the best time of the day is right in the morning before you guys start your day. Now, I don't know. Do you brush your teeth first?
No. No, actually, yeah.
If you had to guess, and I want you to summarize. Expressing your love physically over the years.
Yeah.
What time of day would you say the average is?
3 a.m.
No, I mean like night, afternoon.
Night.
Yeah. 3 a.m. You have to set an alarm for that? Hope you both wake up, because I would.
No.
Do you stay up and wait for 3 a.m. or do you
No.
go to sleep and set, like I said, you set an alarm?
Just an internal clock that wakes you up.
You don't. Your body doesn't wake you up for that.
I mean, not
It's
every
3
night.
a.m.,
No.
I must be horny. Jake?
Thank God my daughter's off today.
If you had to summarize, would most of your expressed physical love have taken place at night, in the afternoon, or in the morning?
At night.
That's not to say it doesn't happen at night.
I know. I'm just saying, trying to get a gist of. I'm thinking about myself. I guess if I gotta.
You've never woken up and done the whole like.
I have.
Okay.
I have, like, daily. She's like, no. But I guess it'll probably be night too. So apparently, we as humans are not doing this correctly. Not the best time of.
I feel like morning's really hard because people get up and go to work in the morning. If it's a weekend, and you have kids, littles get up really early.
They do. And again, this is taking nothing as far as things that could, it's just telling you when the best time is for you. It is in the morning. By the way, Columbus Zoo has the biggest chicken fingers I've ever seen in my life.
Really?
Like this big.
Wow.
This big.
How big around are they?
They're curled too. I don't know what happened. I don't know if that chicken was like excited or what, but it was like, woo. I don't know, like curled toes, but man.
They've got curly chicken,
Is that a real thing?
like a curly fry.
It looked like a curly chicken finger, a fry, slash. Yeah. Got a great commemorative plastic cup.
Oh my gosh.
I got two that weekend. I got a Columbus Clippers cup, and I have now an Akron.
Columbus.
Columbus Zoo. Well, I have an Akron Zoo too. So my collection's growing. I'm gonna get a nice glass kind of case to like display them all in. And
I've never met anybody that's like, I'm on the hunt for a curio cabinet. Oh, for what?
My plastic
commemorative
cup.
Souvenir cups.
All right, you can go souvenir commemorative. But they're fantastic. And there's something about drinking out of a plastic cup when you're playing video games. I almost hit 4 different animals coming to work today on this new back roads I have to take, these country roads.
Yeah.
Not even joking. First, a deer runs out in front of me on some country road, a good 20 feet in front of me, but didn't know he was going to come out there. Hit the brakes, turn right down some other country road to the detour. 5 kittens are on the side of the road and almost come out while I'm driving by.
Seriously?
Swear to God.
Aw.
Turn down the 3rd country road I don't know to come to work. 2 raccoons in the middle of the road.
Yeah, it's roadkill season.
What is happening?
Yeah, I had a ton. I had a deer completely on its back with its hooves, like
You sleeping?
petrified. Maybe it's like those fainting cows.
I always like to think they're all just taking naps
Yeah, I really
in
hate
weird
it
positions.
when like you see a raccoon and they're on their side and they're like stuck like that.
Like always goes boo,
Right. And
but they're not. They're going, I'm dead.
right.
So I saw tons of wildlife today. Like I said, I have a new, because of course, for the second time in 2 months, one of the 2 roads I take to work every day is closed. And this detour is very much a country road detour.
Can't wait.
Very much.
I told you.
Country road, farmland, wooded detour.
Well, that's my whole drive here every day. Just because I don't go highway. I don't need to. But it is all through farming community. I mean, literal farms. But just so you know, if you use State Street for your commute, it's closing on July 8th for 65 days.
Oh, yeah, I feel like so many main roads, 225,
65
224.
days! That's like the biggest main artery between Akron, Canton Airport, and Alliance.
Why did you not rescue the kittens?
Yeah.
I'm a dog guy, first of all.
Oh!
Second of all, they seemed fine.
What?
I don't hate cats, but I mean,
But you led with, I'm a dog
I'm a
guy.
dog guy. Had that have been a puppy, it might have been a different story.
Instead of saying, well, they seemed okay.
They were on the side of the road. They weren't in the road. Thank God I saw them. They were all huddled.
Was there a mom near?
I didn't pull over. It was like this big brush.
Well, you would notice because kittens are
And
like
then-
this big and
yeah.
mom's probably like this
I
big.
didn't see a mom. I don't know if it was like the.
Then they weren't okay.
They seemed fine, alert. They were up early.
You should have come to work with a basket of kittens.
Yeah, that one went over real well.
Well,
First of all, I had no box.
you know we could have called the Humane Society. We would have even come and got them.
We don't even know that they were in any danger.
They weren't with their mama,
She could have been taking a pee in the woods.
but you're a dog person.
I'm a dog person. If that had been a dog, I probably would have. There'd have been puppies all over the studio. I got no issue with cats. But I'm a dog person.
Jake's even giggling on that.
I'm just saying. Oh man, I did not. So would you people have rescued Jake? Would you have pulled over and picked up all the kittens?
Probably. Yeah.
You know, it's fun to say.
No, I would have.
It's fun to say.
I would have been in trouble if I didn't take them
real easy
to
to
the
say.
society.
Of course I would have.
Are you
Picked them all up,
questioning
nursed
his
them down.
character?
Would you have pulled over
If there were kittens and no mom around, I would have checked to see if they were
at
okay.
4:45 in the morning on a dark country road
I probably would have gotten in massive trouble for my husband, but yeah, probably.
and tried to scoop up?
I would have at least checked to see if they were okay.
They were fine.
How do you know you're going 65 and you're like, oh, kittens, crap?
No, I know. 7:22 right here on today's Hit Music Q92. Christian, Lauren, Jake here with you. Hope you're having a great start to your Thursday morning. We are getting closer and closer to Friday. People, can you feel it? And next week is the week of the 4th of July. What? Crazy. That meme you posted yesterday, that was very true. How do we go from June 1st to
Right? I was like, what?
Man.
It's true. It went so fast.
Wish it was like that in February. Off for the 4th, PTO day on the 5th. We're asking you guys, you working that Friday after the 4th next week, or you have it off? What are your options? We are off on the 4th, text message, but then have to work Friday and Saturday because of being off the 4th. Every holiday is like that. From Bobby, the Kimball Trash Man. Fair enough, Bobby. Retail in Amish country have to work all week, maybe off early on the 4th. But all jobs can be off.
Oh, yeah, I agree with that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I get that. Look, we have just like 5 minutes because we got sports coming up. And this isn't like a topic. It's just like, what? Lately, there's been some odd stories coming out of Youngstown. Remember that? No, were you on vacation last week? So you didn't hear when we were talking about the people that were stealing the insured drinks with coupon.
Oh my gosh, wasn't that here in Alliance though?
Yeah, they did it in Youngstown.
I saw that while I was
from
gone.
PA.
Oh,
they did it in Youngstown, Boardman or whatever. Then they started doing. They got busted in Alliance doing it.
Oh boy.
They had a truck full of insured.
Like who were they stealing for? Like an elderly person?
It was a coupon scam, whatever.
And they were reselling maybe the insure?
They had a truck, a van full of them. Weirdest thing ever. There's a lot of theft rings out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't think the drink insure is going to be one of them. So that and then like another crazy story. This is the headline from FMJ.com. Check out this headline. And it's not clickbait. It's true. Customer urinates on $500 worth of sandwiches at Boardman store.
Stop.
Couldn't make that up.
What would even possess someone to
They
be
didn't
like...
catch a guy. They're trying to identify him.
They don't even have his picture? Do they?
Sometime.
Could we even get
They
some
have a
grainy
description.
video?
I don't know. They would not name the business in this article. They give you the address, but they would not name the business, which I kind of
Couldn't you just put the address in and be like, oh, I'm not going there.
Well, you know what? You'd be surprised when people are too lazy to look at it.
Give me the address.
There's nosy people. I'm not going to do it on the air.
I was kidding.
I don't want to, especially if it's a mom and pop business. I don't want it. Because people are going to be like, I'm never shopping there.
I mean, but I am going to ask for it off air because I am curious.
Yeah. So apparently, the security video shows the man getting up from his electric shopping cart, as you do, leaning against the deli counter before checking out at the cash register. They say store employees then found urine on the sandwiches and the floor of the shopping cart. According to the report, 65 sandwiches worth more than $500 had to be thrown out, and the deli case had to be obviously thoroughly cleaned. They have a description of the suspect, but they didn't put any video or pictures up. He's a white male, around 6 foot, 200 pounds, white hair, wearing a Make America Great Again ball cap.
They had to use that as part of the
itself. Transitional style glasses, dark when entering the store, peach-colored horizontal striped shirt, black shorts, tan flip-flop sandals, wearing a lanyard around his neck with an unknown plastic placard. That one too. I was wrong twice. Attached bronze metal cane placed in the metal basket of the electric chair. This is an elderly man. They think he was driving a 4-door maroon Chevy Cruze.
I mean, maybe he has an incontinence problem, but he had to have taken it out for a stroll in order for it to get all over the subs.
That's what
like
I'm
that.
saying. And I get what you're saying. You can have it. You can have an accident, but in your pants.
Right. You would be like the pee-stained man, then left the building.
I mean,
that didn't happen.
Accidentally pee on 65 sandwiches.
That's a lot of pee.
That is some uncontrolled urine.
Well, in 65, I mean, what are you doing at that point? Are you standing up there and you're like doing the hip swivel and it's just going everywhere?
Still should watch Roadhouse. Someone wants to know. Hold on. Does Jake get scared of thunderstorms? Jake, your thoughts on thunderstorms?
I kind of like thunderstorms. I'll go out and watch them.
If you saw a funnel cloud, have you ever seen one?
Not really. Not up close.
I'm going to not lie and say I've seen one. Like I plan what I take. So we have a ribs burn off for 4th of July.
By the way, Columbus. Come back.
You're back. I see.
There we go. Let me see. Yeah. I have if you have off the 5th, I have PTO for half a day Wednesday. Everybody is off Thursday, and a lot of people in my office are just using PTO on Friday. Gotcha. Oh my God, someone sent in a picture too. Man urinates on kites at Boardman store. When the clerk asked the man if he needed
I remember
assist,
this.
we talked about it.
Yeah.
He said, no, I'm good, and kept peeing. Do you think the two are related?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe there's a serial
urinator?
Right.
In the Boardman Youngstown area? Kites and now deli sandwiches?
Wow.
What is going on in the yo?
You guys got some
Telling you, man.
potty problems.
This. I wonder, what a great text someone said. I wonder if the two are related.
Kites first, sandwiches next. What's next?
I don't know where they're going.
And
Legos?
he's getting away.
I don't know.
Which, by the way, why were they like, cereal, like, sir, why are you peeing on kites? And he was like, no, do you need help?
Need help.
And he's like, no, I'm good. At what point was he not arrested for public?
And if this man's on a motorized cart with a cane,
You couldn't chase him.
Again, I'm not saying this is the same guy, but I'm saying, but even if it
maybe
is,
that's part of his shtick. Maybe
he's actually totally fine, and that's his like disguise.
Yeah,
and he's really actually a world-class sprinter.
Yes, and he like sits at home and he's like, okay, what's next? And so like he like picks out what he's going to pee on next.
Soon, Boardman will feel my wrath again, and the yellow river will flow. SS supervisor checked in. I work 4 to 10 hour days, so off Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Then back 4 days in Myrtle Beach. Here I come.
Oh, nice. I'll be there the week after you, but not quite Myrtle. We're in like Cherry Grove, Windy Hill area.
I can't even finish writing my name in the snow. I might be able to cover a 6-inch sub.
Not 65 of them.
This guy took out 65 deli sandwiches.
You guys really do that? Try and write your name in the snow?
Tried. I mean, I got to go Chris. Christian's going to be a little tough.
Yeah, really.
That's going to take a lot of water.
Yeah.
You're in tune on my radio. Dying laughing with
funny.
you two this morning. Let me see. GM Altium Cells has the 5th as a paid holiday. Oh, Look at you. Nice for them. So our company is off the 4th, paid, but then they decided to give us the 5th off, but making everyone use vacation. But I'm salary, so why should I have to use a vacation day if I am salary? Isn't salary already accounted 4 from January 1st to December 31st.
Well, it depends when they give you your package if it included having 2
Yeah.
days off for the 4th of July.
Yeah, you got to read that contract real close. Serial peer, someone said on the text line.
Yes.
It might be. That's
What would you
2
do?
instances.
Like, what if you were pushing your cart around Meijer and you had your produce and, you know, your shampoo and body wash and you're just
Shampoo.
strolling
First of
with...
all, I'm not buying shampoo.
Okay, you don't buy it for your family? No one uses shampoo in your house?
No, they use fancy girl shampoos. I don't.
They still use shampoo.
It's not like I'm grabbing
Okay,
Pert.
let me finish my thought.
Remember Pert?
I do remember it. It's not good, though.
Green bottle.
And you're pushing Jimmy. And you're like, oh, and all of a sudden you hear something hitting the
That's
floor.
how I sound like that.
Oh, Jimmy.
And you look over and there is a, yeah,
That'd be crazy.
fountain of urine.
I would yell, look at him, and
How dare you!
that's what I would say.
Would you? You really wouldn't be like, get security. I would be so offended.
First of all, no, I would not yell, get security. I do think I'd be like, oh, it's you. Especially if I saw the cane and the motorized.
Oh, yeah.
And he'd look at me and smile like,
No,
"It
maybe
is
he
me."
doesn't have the motorized thing this time because I told you that could be like his MO. Like he throws you off by like every time he looks like something else. What if he's really like a 40-year-old and he like,
It could be his disguise.
yeah, you die.
And that's how he gets out so quick.
Yeah.
Because you're like, oh, he's right around the corner. He's in a motorized cart. He can't go far. Go, shing,
Yeah.
gone. I work in a high school. Summers are fun.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Good morning. My husband is re-enlisting this Wednesday for another 6 years in the Navy. Then he will have the rest of the day off. For the 4th, he will have 96 hours at liberty for a 4-day weekend.
Aw, thank you for his
Nice.
service too.
Nice. About the contract with salary employees, what if we didn't have a contract? LOL.
Well, then I guess that's a little bit of what they'd call a gray area.
But careful, Ohio is an at will.
Employer, yep.
Your boss could.
Your boss could just be like, you know
You'd be
what,
like-
Johnson, you're fired.
Let's ungray this area. How about you don't come back in ever, huh? And then he pees on your sandwiches. It's just crazy. Like, oh, it's you.
Oh my gosh, that would be so
Your
weird.
boss is the serial peer.
You're like, oh my gosh.
Kites and deli
I
sandwiches.
think if that worked out that way, though, it would give you some leverage to be like, no, I'm not. Because guess what I know now?
I know you're the peer.
You're
aren't
the
you?
peer.
Aren't you? You should make a movie about that. Screw filming Superman in Cleveland. Come down here.
I know that was super cool, though. Aren't they at Headlands Beach?
Yeah,
That's what I thought.
they're all up there, man. Pretty cool looking.
Even Superman.
Have you seen the pictures?
It looks very weird because there's a lot of tents, and then I saw a bunch of people laying in sand.
But did you see the pictures of the Superman?
He doesn't look like Clark Kent.
He doesn't even look that. I mean, I'm not. Listen.
He doesn't look that super.
No. I was gonna say, who the hell am I? But he doesn't look very muscly, and the suit looks kind of cheap. Now it's a photo from far away.
Right. Was it
And-
the group photo? Is that what you're talking
It
about?
was
Or-
like him, and like he was in the suit, and he's walking around. I'm like, I don't know. That's what I don't like about DC. They got 8 Batmans, 7 Supermans. It's a different actor for every movie. I don't even know who this guy is. Who's going to be Superman?
I don't know either. You know what? Speaking of movies, this is kind of all over the place, but have you seen Hacksaw Ridge?
Isn't that a very old movie?
Oh, 2016, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah, that's it. Why? If it's a war movie, I've seen it.
I sat down and
Oh.
and like literally my kids went to Retro Attic.
It's a very.
I know, but I
It's like,
don't
Christian,
like
have you
war
ever seen
movies.
Top Gun.
I don't ever watch war movies.
Love
And
war
like I
movies.
sat down and the movie had just started and then I was hooked. Like it wasn't over until 9:00.
Yeah, no. it's
Even
good.
Tony looked at me and he's like, "You just got sucked into a war movie." I'm like, "I know, weird."
Then you peed on the sandwiches.
No, it was so good though.
Work for healthcare organizations, salary non-clinical, and I have to use PTO for all holidays. My brother and his what he does, like sprinklers and all that stuff, businesses, he doesn't have any vacation. You just don't work, you don't get paid.
I mean,
There is no like, I get this, I get that. He gets paid very well.
well, I was just gonna say, if my salary or if my pay was good enough,
Yeah.
I would be like, all right.
With those skilled trades, there's so many openings for jobs like that, and they all pay so well. I know they're not that people might not see them as the sexy jobs,
Right.
but folks, if you're out there looking for a future and you get a skilled trade like that, apprenticeship where you learn a thing, I'm
Yep.
telling you,
HVAC, plumbing, construction.
there's so many jobs,
Oh, I know.
and you will
Electrical.
and you will make good money.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, Good morning, Christian and Lauren. I'm off all next week. Thank the Lord. Have a good day, guys.
Yeah, so is Christian. Christian's off too, so I'm going to apologize now because I'll be doing this. I'll be running the board, which is scary. I'll have Jake, thank God.
I mess up the board at least 3 times a show.
Well, that's true, but you're better at, like, recovering. I can't hide it.
Am I? Or do I just go,
Yeah, and then you move on.
Well, yeah,
Quickly.
I don't dwell,
Right.
but I do take the moment.
I dwell because I'm like, God, what did I just do? Did I mess anything else up? And I stand there for a second and stare at everything.
I should just say out loud what I do. Yep, left it in auto.
Well, yeah, you do that.
Yeah. Oh, nope, it's a manual.
It's been a while, though, since you buzzed me and be like, can you check and see if it's an automatic? Like, freaking out when you go to the bathroom.
No one leaves the station in manual more than I do.
True.
And walks away from the board. I am the king of that in this building. It's Nick Jonas, Jealous. It's Q92.
This is a Q92 Sports Break with Christian Bigglesworth on Q92.
The Guardians lost to the Orioles last night, 4-2. Cleveland is now 51-27 on the season. The Guardians tonight start a huge 4-game series on the road against the Kansas City Royals. 8:10 is first pitch. Ben Lively will be on the mound for Cleveland. You can watch that game on FS1. The NBA draft was last night, and at pick number 20, the Cleveland Cavaliers selected shooting guard Jalen Tyson from Cal. And finally, yesterday, the Akron Rubber Ducks beat Altoona by a score of 11-6. Akron improves its record to 39-32 on the season. The Ducks will play Altoona on the road again tonight. 6 o'clock is first pitch. That's a look at sports right here on today's hit music, Q92.
Like, I plan what I take. So we have a ribs burn off for 4th of July. Our entire family, every family makes a rack of ribs.
Comp, right?
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
yes. And then we always take like sides and a dessert so that like everybody has stuff to eat, and we do all kinds of crazy stuff. Like we have teams. We split, our family splits in half. Team red, team blue. It's like outdoor.
Yeah.
Yeah, like warrior games. Anyhow, we're that family.
We have a grill here at the radio station.
I don't think so,
We
but
should have a generic grill here.
would you grill me a dog?
I wouldn't, but I would try to encourage Keller all the time to grill because he's a pro at that.
I know, but making a hot dog on the grill is not that hard.
Oh, but can you imagine if we had rib day? Like it was like
Oh,
ribs?
yeah. Or, well, really, then we just need a smoker.
All right, fine. Can we
Bring
get
him
a
in
Q92
early.
smoker?
Yeah.
Can you imagine that? If like after the show we went out there and there was smoked barbecue
That would
ribs
be amazing.
waiting for us?
I feel like we should be able to ask for a Christmas present from the GM. And everybody,
You
like,
know what? We can ask him in about 18 minutes.
yes, everybody can put in their vote for what the office gift should be, but it's something that we could all benefit from.
We get that, and I say we all throw in money to buy the meat,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's not responsible for all
and
the
then
meat.
I nominate Keller to be the official meat cooker.
He's smiling at me.
Q92.
I see him out there. He's here at his desk
And
now.
then I nominate myself to eat it all. We'll have.
So he has to cook it and he can't have any?
No. But I'll be we'll do a taste test or whatever. We'll have a competition, Keller versus Keller, and then we'll like see what he lay out. Ooh, ribs or pulled pork? I don't know.
You want him to rub the butt?
Well,
if
is
you
anyone
will.
else that works here known for their cooking skills? I don't know that they are, and I'm not a knock. I'm just saying I don't know that anyone else is like, you don't want to mess with me around the grill.
As far as like,
Jealous right here on today's hit music, Q92. Oh boy, how would you like to win a 4-pack of tickets to the Akron Rubber Ducks at Canal Park in Akron? Good for any home game this summer season. If you'd like to win a 4-pack, all you got to do is be caller number 10 right now at 330-450-9292. Hey, caller 10, good luck to you.
Hey, folks.
Text message, Rage Room. Why is a bag of chips $6? I was looking to buy, you know what? Ruffles.
Yeah.
Those are my go-to. I know a lot of you are Team Lay's.
No, I'm Team Golden Crisp.
I'm
I've made
Team
that clear.
Ruffles. And it was like almost $7 for a half-filled bag because they're only half-filled of Ruffles. So I went with another brand, and I don't want to say that brand out loud. It was awful. But it was like $3 cheaper. I'm probably going to throw it out. It was that bad. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to. It's a known brand. But no, I was like, yeah. I bought the Ruffles version of it.
Oh, like the rippled.
I like the Ripple.
I only like it with French onion dip. Other than that, if I'm just going to eat chips like flavored or something, it's got to be regular, like kettle cooked.
I like a good kettle chip.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. But
I like the crunch.
I will second the bag of chips for someone who likes a good bag of Ruffles. Why the hell is a regular bag of Ruffles like 7 or 8? If you get
That's like Doritos.
And if you get the family size,
yeah.
Jesus, take out a loan.
That's why I go to Costco, because you pay that for a bag of chips, but it's like the huge family size bag.
Yeah.
And then it seems like every Friday-ish, maybe I'm wrong on the day, but it seems like sometimes they have like a certain brand of chips or a certain flavor of chips that's like on super special. So this last time I got spicy pickle kettle chips. They were actually really, really good.
Pickle.
Yeah, but they were family size. It was ginormous. The bag was like this. I mean, and it was full. We still have some at home. It was $5. You just got to peep those deals. Take advantage.
I need to take a trip to Sam's. Like I said, there's no Costco where I live, so that's not really an option. But I need to be hitting up Sam's more for some things.
I'm really sad that you guys don't have a Costco.
We don't have a Costco. We don't. I don't know why the Canfield and more Boardman area doesn't have a Costco yet. I don't know how we don't have a Sonic.
Oh yeah, that sucks.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm very surprised. We have everything there. I think we have a Swenson's now in Boardman, which is awesome.
Yeah.
But I'm very surprised no Costco, and I'm very surprised no Sonic.
Interesting.
I would use a Sonic. I enjoy a Sonic.
Oh, me too. I love their like sodas, like how you can mix them and make your own.
I'm going to say this too. Shout out to Hardee's.
We have a Hardee's.
I don't. The closest Hardee's would be if I left work and went to Minerva.
Oh, that's the trick.
You got to really. I went all the way to Canton.
Yeah.
Schuylkill?
Yeah.
Is that where it is?
The Schuylkill Street exit.
God.
Same with that new truck stop. Amy says Giant Eagle brand plain chips taste better than Ruffles in her opinion. And they're cheaper.
Bold statement. That's a bold.
Oh, is that the?
No, I didn't.
Oh, I was gonna say, did she just uncover?
I'm just saying to say something's better than Ruffles to me.
Yeah.
Ruffles is the
Really?
creme de la creme.
Ruffles?
Oh, a freshly opened bag of Ruffles.
Q92.
Early clouds giving way to some sunshine for your Thursday. A high near 75 warm degrees. Not bad. 4. Overnight clear and starry. You might need a hoodie. Our low 54. I am Mark J. Weather from News 5.
Q92, hello, who's this?
This is Tasha.
Where are you calling from this morning?
I'm calling from Maslin.
All right, well, congratulations. You're calling number 10. You're the winner.
Yay, I love the Akron Rubber Duck.
Me too.
Yeah, it's such a good
I
time.
love a good ball game.
Yeah.
I know.
Well, congratulations, Tasha. You're headed there. You just scored yourself a 4-pack of tickets. This is for any home game of your choice. You can visit their website to find out about fireworks, theme nights, giveaways that they have going on. They do so much at the park, so you can pick the perfect night for your family to attend a game. Tasha, tell everybody your favorite station hooking you up and making you a winner.
Q92.
If heaven's really just space, and we all go to you know what I mean? Because some people think we were sent here from another planet, another universe.
Yeah, but I've never been I came from outer space.
No, because that's not as glamorous as saying I was sent here by the Lord, whichever God you pray to. It's fine.
Right.
You know, I would think about stuff like, what if we really are? What if this is a simulation?
I don't know. I've never really thought
What if
about
we
it
are
like that before.
Sims?
I don't think it's that.
Is it that much crazier to think that than think that a man made us
What do you think this
from
is
the clouds?
So, in essence, you think this is a much bigger version of the Truman Show?
Vastly, yeah. I don't know. These things I don't know. I can't. The problem is none of us can really answer any of these questions until we die.
Right.
There's no one can come back to give us the answers. Yeah, no, it's this, or no, it's just this.
But there have been all those people that have had near-death experiences that say they see the Lord. You don't believe them?
They say that.
You don't believe them?
I'd like to speak personally to someone who's yeah, I saw this. You know what I mean? This is what I saw.
Yeah.
It's clouds. Everyone gets wings. Everyone's chilling. Everyone's groovy.
And Christian, that buffet doesn't exist.
My heaven, that would be my heaven. Just an endless buffet of all the foods I like. I don't know. It's just I think about weird things like that.
Yeah.
Where do we really come from?
Well, because
how did humans really
I do doubt the
begin
buffet.
to exist on this earth?
I know.
These are wormholes I go down.
I know.
Or rabbit holes, not wormholes, but wormholes in
Well,
space.
it's because you're thinking about space.
Yeah. I mean, how did this planet begin creating life and living things?
Are you kidding me right now?
What?
You know how this world began.
We know what we were told. None of us were here.
But life has to come from something.
Yeah, yeah. You need carbon. You need for us, for life, for oxygen. You need oxygen. But how did it start? Did it really start with two people and an apple?
I mean,
Do you believe that?
I do.
Two people just showed up?
No, I believe that God made man and God made woman.
Just made one.
Yeah, and he put them together so that they would populate the earth.
Then wouldn't there be a little bit of...
What do you believe in dinosaurs?
Oh, yeah, I believe in dinosaurs.
You believe that we evolved though, like in evolution?
I don't know.
Because again, life has to come from life.
I don't
So
know
how did
the
that
dinosaurs
first
got.
life form happen?
These are great questions.
I know, it's deep.
Great questions. I
Deep.
don't know. We weren't the only thing that were created. I'm saying, is there a chance maybe we were placed here?
By God, yeah.
But maybe what we think is God is actually people from another universe.
An alien? Are you trying to tell me a spaceship
I
buzzed by and they're like,
I don't know.
this looks like a good spot. Beam them down.
I don't know what I believe either, Christian. LOL. But, ... who made God? How did he get there?
Well, God's a spirit. God's a spirit.
We're told. on TikTok. She has a question for us men. And men, as you hear this, I want you to text in your answer. See if we can help this girl on TikTok out.
Beautiful. Like, I have a question for all the men. When you guys call women cute, what do you mean by that? Because like some women get called hot or gorgeous or beautiful. Like I always get cute. What does that mean? Why?
That is her question.
I mean, I think it's a valid question. What does it mean?
I always, if I tell a girl she's cute, I to me that's a compliment. I'm almost probably flirting a little bit. Jake, I don't know, maybe you see it different?
No, I see it the same way. Yeah, it's a flirtatious.
Yeah, like I would not tell a girl that I didn't feel was cute. She was cute.
I know, but I feel like when you say cute, you mean it like, oh, she's cute. Like, she's not ugly. She's not pretty. She's not hot. You didn't say she was hot, so she's not hot.
No, but there is
like
a
girl next door. Like, oh, that's cute. Like,
that's my
take
thing.
it or leave it.
That's my thing. But to me, if I tell you I get it. I suppose you want to be called beautiful and sexy, and those homegirls don't like being called sexy. Don't objectify me. But I'd like being called sexy if I was a woman.
You'd like being called sexy now.
I'd be like, you're damn right I am. Look at this ass. But to me personally, if I tell a girl she's cute, I believe you're cute. You're good. You're good looking. You're cute. I would never. That to me is not to each his own. But to me, that's not a throwaway compliment to me. If I tell you
to me, it's like a middle of the road compliment. Every girl wants to be told that she's hot, not cute.
I get it if I was like, oh, she's nice. That could be a little. Oh, she's okay. But I think cute to me is a compliment, and I'm probably flirting.
Yeah.
Not anymore, but I mean, I'm.
No, I know what you mean.
Probably flirting. Jake, same way, different way. Do you see it any different?
The only thing I just thought of is maybe when you call a girl cute, like you're like want to date her. If you call a girl like hot or sexy, maybe you want to do just the. Mm-hmm.
Oh, he used her.
Nice. I like it.
Yes. Yes.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
I don't know how to phrase it.
Yes.
That's what I'm kind of thinking.
Yes.
To me again, people might see this different. I absolutely agree with you. Cute, you probably want to date more. Sexy, you probably want to more.
What about hot?
Hot, maybe a mixture of both.
So that's where you want to be. That's the compliment you want.
But I don't see cute as not a.
Cute, I think, is very like my dog is cute. Does that make sense?
A baby's cute.
A baby is cute. A toddler is cute.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
No, I get it, and that's not the first time I've heard a girl say that.
Yeah.
What the hell does that mean? You know what I mean? Someone text in, cute is better than hot. 8:07 right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the 8 o'clock hour on Q92, streaming live at Q92Radio.com. And, of course, live on Facebook, YouTube, and X. And the video this hour brought to you by our friends at Kimball Recycling and Disposal done right.
Yeah, good morning to you guys at Kimball. We know some of you listen, and we appreciate you.
So good morning to you guys. Glad you are with us. Anyway, you're checking out the morning show. Any device you're using, radio, smart speaker, computer, a laptop, maybe your desktop at work.
If you're listening on your phone.
We love it. We appreciate you. Glad you're here. In fact, we want to reward one of you this hour for listening to us because we are giving away tickets, Beat the Box Office tickets, to see Post Malone at Blossom Music Center Tuesday, October 1st. It's going to be a lot of fun. The F1 Trillion Tour coming to Blossom Music Center where you can hear all his new collection of country songs. It's going to be a great time. A lot of buzz around that concert when it announced this week, and we've got Beat the Box Office tickets for it. Be listening for the cue to call. It's coming up this hour. When you hear it, be caller number 10, and that's really all you got to do. That's really all you got to do.
Yeah.
So, got some rain yesterday. We needed it a little bit.
We did. I wasn't mad about it. Like I said, we watched a movie, which was kind of nice. I needed a moment to not think about anything other than what I was watching. So do you ever get that way, like where you feel like you're kind of overwhelmed and like you have to calm you have to calm your brain down?
Yes. Especially the last couple of weeks. Yeah.
Yeah.
And today. Yes, very much so. I'm very much glad vacation's coming up one way or the other.
Oh, and get this. I was so touched. Like, I know this is going to sound really stupid, and you probably will do this, but so Hacksaw Ridge, my husband had already seen, and he saw that I was getting sucked into the movie.
Mm-hmm.
He totally cleaned up the kitchen for me and started the dishwasher last night so that, because he's already seen it, he could miss parts and jump back in and kind of know what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was shocked. I went into the kitchen. I was like, oh, you cleaned the kitchen.
I did the whole house, including carpets last night when the girls and Jimmy went out to go shopping. It was planned because we have a showing today.
Yeah.
But I was at the last part of the kitchen. I was vacuuming before I was going to mop the kitchen. I was right there.
Yeah.
I had already carpet scrubbed, cleaned, living room, dining room, our bedroom, wiped everything down. Everything's good to go. Looks beautiful.
Gotcha.
Laundry's almost done. And the power goes out.
Oh, I did see you post that.
And I thought for a second, I was like, oh, I tripped a fuse. Vacuum. No problem. I look around. I was like, no. Went outside. Everyone near me looks dark. And I decided to get in my car and go driving to see whole street. Even like the Meyer bias out.
Yeah.
All the businesses out. I don't know what happened.
How long was it out?
Good hour, 15 minutes.
Oh, okay. That's better than like 4 or 5 hours. I was like, dang, if this doesn't come back on, am I going to get a text like, hey.
And I also was in my car to charge my phone because I had 18% when the power
I wondered, about that.
So I was like, I'm going to drive around, I'll put it on low power and charge it and all that. So and then Jamie called. She's like, you want something to eat? It's like almost 8 o'clock. I'm like, no. It's like, maybe I'll go up and see if there's any power up near Sheets and Gecko, whatever. I go to Gecko. I'm like, you know what? Okay, I haven't had dinner. I'm going to get a meatball sub.
Okay.
Sounds great. Get my meatball sub, pay for it. Very nicely.
Oh.
Very nicely.
Nice.
I decided I'm going to eat in the car. Watch the NBA draft. Yeah, got a bag of chips, a meatball sub, good to go. Take a bite, meatball's ice cold. Take the meatball back in. I was like, man, I was like, you know what? I just took a bite. I was like, the meatballs are cold. And she's like, they're cold. Looked at me like, you're making that up. I'm thinking to myself, I'm not making that up.
Were you like, no, like ice cold?
I was like, no, really cold. She's like, huh, well, we can make it again.
Yeah.
And I did. I go,
warm.
I go, would you mind? So they made it again. Thinking she was nice.
Was the second one better?
Slightly. It was still kind of cold.
Well, that's what you get for getting a gas station meatball sub.
And Gecko's food's great.
Okay, well, but obviously their workers aren't if they're not heating up the meatballs all the way through.
I was just like,
shouldn't that be like some sort of food violation?
I was like, I'm not going back in. I'm not going for the. I don't want to.
No.
And then I took another bite and a huge glob of spaghetti sauce.
Naturally.
Right on the shirt.
But you know what I think? I feel like it's bad sometimes because, like, I feel like some of our restaurants get bad raps, but it's only because of their employees.
It's not the company.
Right, and it's not necessarily their food, or it's not prepared right. It's not prepared fresh enough, or whatever.
It was not the best end of the day. I was right in the middle. I was in my cleaning groove. I got shut off because of power. I'm like, I got a meatball sub. Love their meatball sub.
You had to go home and launder your shirt.
I ate a warm, toasted, bunned, cold meatball sub. Because the second time I ordered it, it was still cold.
She didn't believe you.
No,
apparently.
she did. She looked at me kind of like, she's like, well, I could make another one.
That's when I look at them because I've had that attitude before, and I'll be like, "No, you don't understand.
Like if you liked it,
It
bite
is
into
like it came out of the refrigerator.
Right.
If you want to try it for yourself,
It really was.
right?
I was like, I'm bringing it back. Here's my receipt.
Or
I was in here a minute ago.
if you are too lazy to do that, then just give me my money back.
Yeah. I mean, I'd respect you more. Be like, I ain't making that. Take it home, reheat it. You got a microwave, right?
Yeah, I know I embarrass my kids now more than I'm older because I have now this, and I appreciate where they're coming from because I remember being mortified of my mother sometimes in stores or like at a restaurant because she'd complain. I'd be like, just take care. No.
Please
When
don't.
when it's your money, then though, all of the sudden, and you mature and you realize like you're getting took for what you just gave them.
My
That's
thing was-
when I feel like the confidence behind speaking up
I
comes
think
in.
I already went in there. Like, am I really gonna walk back in there a second time and be like, this one's cold too? Not as cold, but this one also is cold.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
no, I get it.
I was like, it ain't worth it. This just ain't my day. And the whole, but I was
You
just
should have gone to maybe like Subway because they put it
they
in
were
microwave.
closed
Oh,
already.
I was gonna say they put
Stores
it.
don't stay open as
Don't
late
they
anymore.
put their meatballs in right in front of you though, so you can see them being heated?
That's originally what I wanted, but they were closed.
Gotcha.
I've been on a Subway kick lately.
Really, I haven't had
Oh.
Subway in forever. But see, since April, I haven't really. I eat bread. Don't get me wrong. I have my things, but like I cut out pop, I cut out sugar. You see what I eat in the morning. I'm a huge fruit freak and tons of water.
Funyuns every morning.
Some days I wish.
Funyuns and
I like a good
bugles.
Funyun. Not gonna, and I love bugles.
Put them on your fingers.
Oh, I used to do that, like little witch hats.
Everyone did.
Yeah.
Everyone did. So 14 minutes after 8. Post Malone tickets coming up. It's Hosier Too Sweet on Q. it's the conflict. It's like I say, everything of the kid screams emo, but not daughter swears up and down he is not emo.
Someone once told me if it looks like a duck and it walks like a duck, probably a duck.
And it loves this song. Probably. I'm telling you, I want to just, when he's over the house, just start randomly playing this on Alexa.
And see what happens.
And just see if he does his ears perk up? Does he look around the room? You know what I mean? Does he stop like mid-sentence? Like, babe, we should really looking around. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then I think I'll know. So I think that's when we can just start playing this.
I was going to say, I don't know what else has to happen for you to confirm this other than just leveling
Asking
with
the
them.
kid?
Right. Just point blank being like,
I don't know.
so are you emo? I mean, what's with all the black? Aren't you hot? Like, all these.
Is it offensive to ask someone if they're emo?
No, just be like, I don't care. Little known fact, I am the father of emo. Like, you are one of my children if you are.
You might find him an ally more than an adversary if you just talk. Like I made homemade chocolate chip cookies for my son's birthday party.
Mm-hmm.
I offered him one. He said no.
Ooh.
Like, wow.
Yeah.
I made this from scratch.
Did you do that very thing to him? What you just said to me?
No. I just said, all right.
No, you should have. Make him feel bad. Make him come out of
and I
his
thought,
shell.
did he not want the cookie because he's emo?
What, do emo people not eat chocolate chip cookies?
No, because they make you happy. If you're emo, you don't want to be happy.
Ever?
Not a lot. Not unless you're at one of these concerts. Then you're happy.
They don't take cookie breaks.
How many times you see a group of emo kids sitting around on a park bench somewhere chomping on Chips Ahoy? You don't.
That doesn't mean it doesn't happen in private places.
They're eating beef jerky.
Why beef jerky?
No idea.
Yeah.
Someone said, just go for it. What the hell? Yeah, I don't know. Listen, that's what I would do. I hate that, but you're single. What the hell?
Right.
You don't owe me anything yet.
No.
If I like you and I tell you I like you, like, well, I'm still going to date.
Well,
That's different.
I think, I mean, how I see, and then this is so going to sound so naive. I don't have much experience with this. I'm admittedly so. But like, I get dating apps and all that kind of stuff. But back in my day, see, now I sound really old.
We are.
A lot of times you were set up by like friends.
Sometimes, yeah.
Like your friends would be like, come out with me tonight. This guy's coming. He's friends with, and maybe it was like her boyfriend or friends with him. And I think you two would be perfect. You know what I mean? So you kind of got like set up on a night out where it wasn't like you were on a date. You were just meeting for the first time.
Yeah.
Like, does that still happen?
I have no idea if anything happens in reality. And I'm not even being funny. Like, I don't know that anyone doesn't meet digitally first.
That's my question.
Like,
how does this work now that we're in just like a totally different time?
We were like the last we probably were if you think about it, because the phones and stuff all started while we were still young.
Yeah.
We were probably the last generation that like.
Find a rewarding career close to home at Kimball. You'll find outstanding benefits, a supportive team, and opportunities for career growth. Working for a local family company really makes a difference. Apply today.
Q92.
Early clouds giving way to some sunshine for your Thursday. A high near 75 warm degrees. Not bad. 4. Overnight clear and starry. You might need a hoodie. Our low 54. I am Mark J. Weather from News 5.
Tickets coming up this hour as well. Would you ever get a tattoo of Tony's name on your body?
At this point, probably.
Yeah. I mean, you're pretty pot committed.
Yeah.
Jake, would you ever get?
No.
Okay.
What about just a star to represent it?
I thought of that.
You could then incorporate it into whatever.
I did think of that. I still don't think I would do it, but I did think of that.
Okay.
It's just funny. I was reading a story here on our prep site. A gentleman wanted a girl to get a tattoo removed. She dated a man, and she had his name above her breast.
Okay.
And the new boyfriend wants her to have it removed.
I get that.
And they're fighting over it. It's become an issue.
Okay. Why would she argue that?
Well, I don't know. It probably costs a lot of money to get a tattoo removed.
Exactly. You know what would actually be cheaper is if she figured out some piece of artwork that she could cover it up.
Yeah. I'm very anti, other than your children, putting a name of someone you're dating on your body, especially in these times where not all relationships work out. It's always been like that, but I don't think you put a boyfriend's or girlfriend's name.
No,
tattoo.
it needs to be at least a husband.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Would I do a tattoo for Jimmy? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Would I? For any girl I've ever dated, if I ever thought about getting a tattoo? No.
I would like to get another tattoo. Tony's not big on tattoos. He'll never, ever, ever, ever have a tattoo. Okay. Which is fine. That's his own prerogative. I have 2. And I almost passed out with the first one. like this huge, gruff, like burly, bearded, gauges in the ears, super nice dude, okay? Is like doing my tat, and he's like, "Are you okay?" hold on a second. And he came back and brought me a Sunny D. he's
There you
like,
go.
you need to get your sugar up. Like, make sure you're breathing.
There you go.
I was so embarrassed.
I get where he's coming from.
I mean, he's not like, oh, I'm better than you. I don't have tattoos. I clearly have them, and I've had both since I met him.
Well, I'm talking about this situation.
Oh, okay.
Like,
I thought you were.
I get the boyfriend being like, I don't like to see Darren's name on my girlfriend's breast every day.
If I would have dated Tony and he would have had a tattoo with an ex-girlfriend's name, it would have been like a no. I'll make your appointment. We'll be at Couture at 7:00.
Would that have been a deal breaker?
Not a deal breaker. Well, maybe if he would have refused to either get it removed or cover it up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because to me, that's a red flag.
Do you think you should? Like, if you're in a relationship with someone and you have a tattoo of an ex, should you get it covered or removed?
Yeah, the only caveats to that is it's your widow's name.
That's fair.
You know what I mean?
Fair.
Like, I would understand
husband or
that.
wife, they died.
Right.
I
would be okay with that.
can get on board
That's
with that.
actually the only caveat I can
get on
think
board
of.
with that. Yeah. Widow. No. That's your ex-husband. He's died.
Like, I respect that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I
You
love
guys
seeing
had
a
a
name
love.
on my. No, but
Right.
I understand.
You guys had a love story
Yeah.
before ours.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah. That I could navigate those waters.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta be honest. If I was dating someone and they had like Thomas, I don't know that I'd be.
Well, just think
But
about
then
it.
I
Every
think about
time
it
you're
like-
in bed and you're like
I know.
up, you're staring right
Oh,
at him. Especially if
You
you're
like
a
that,
boogeyman.
Thomas. I mean Susan. No, it's not Thomas. Well, it's on I read it. I don't know. I would it be a deal breaker for me? It's easy to say it would right now. Like, yeah, sure it would. But I don't know if I could deal with it.
You could date. So you mean to tell me?
I'm saying I don't know if I could deal with it.
Hold on.
I don't think I could.
Hold up. You mean to tell me you could have had an ex that slept with the entire state of Texas? That's what you once said on this show. And you would have no issues, but you would have an issue with one of those guys' names still left on her body.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay, just need to clarify. Just
Clarify
making sure.
it, stamp it. I'll sign a piece of paper. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. I'd rather.
But do you think that's like
you
ownership?
You said choose one. The girl who slept with Texas or the girl who's got Thomas on her chest. I don't want to see Thomas.
Okay.
All right.
I was just making sure.
I don't see all those wieners. You know what I mean? It's not like she has a book and opens it up.
She can tell you about them. She's
Yeah.
seen them all.
I'm just saying. Like, no. Yes, I accept that. That's exactly.
Okay.
What would your choice be, Jake?
I agree. I would go with Texas.
Yeah.
Wow.
Over a guy's tattoo.
Yeah, I don't think I would date somebody that had a tattoo of an ex-boyfriend's name.
Would you be okay if it was like
unless it was
Lauren
the
said
same
widow?
name? Yeah, the widow, it makes sense.
Unless it was the same name.
You know, like there's
That's
lots of Jakes out there. Maybe she
No,
dated another
yeah.
Jake.
No, hey, listen.
But still,
yeah, but you would know in the back of your mind.
I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah,
Yeah, but people wouldn't.
people wouldn't. But
Most people wouldn't.
Who's looking at your woman's boobs?
Well, if it's above her breast, anytime she wears a tank top or a toque, it's going to show.
I guess.
I got my ex-wife's name covered before my now wife and I got serious.
Okay,
move
see,
there.
good move. That was solid.
Good move there. My wife and I got matching tattoos of the coordinates of where we got married instead of our name. Very smart, easy to explain or whatever.
Yeah, and that's, I feel like, your Google Maps history. I mean, every month I get a notification that it'll tell me everywhere I've been that month.
Yeah.
You could leave the coordinates on there because that was a blip on your radar.
I think putting the name
if
of
something happened.
I'm going to say putting the name of a boyfriend or girlfriend on your body is I don't want to say dumb, but kind of dumb. Someone asked what Jake just said. What if it was your name, Christian? I think I'm going to side with Jake, and I'd be like, you know what? If it was my name, same name, I think I'd probably let it slide. But then I'd hate, like, did you make her get that? I'm like, no, I didn't make it. Why would I? You know what I mean? Then I'd probably out
But you
myself.
wanted to make her get it covered up.
Not if it said Christian.
Okay.
If it said Christian, I
You
think
got
I'm with
lots
Jake.
of loopholes in here.
Yeah, that's two. I got two.
Okay.
Widow
Yeah.
and my name. Yeah, I think I'll let that go. It's not the name that would bother me. It's the bad decision making involved when she got it. Oh,
That's fair.
Oh, okay. Text line.
I get that.
Okay.
I get that.
Okay, you guys dated for 2 weeks. You ain't got a tattoo.
What if
Interesting.
it was
Oh,
Christian,
you
but it
hold
was
that
spelled
thought?
different? Yeah.
Because, oh boy, are we not on time?
Oh, no, we're really not.
Let's take a look at sports on Q92.
This is a Q92 Sports Break with Christian Bigglesworth on Q92.
The Guardians lost to the Orioles last night, 4-2. Cleveland is now 51-27 on the season. The Guardians tonight start a huge 4-game series on the road against the Kansas City Royals. 8:10 is first pitch. Ben Lively will be on the mound for Cleveland. You can watch that game on FS1. The NBA draft was last night, and at pick number 20, the Cleveland Cavaliers selected shooting guard Jalen Tyson from Cal. And finally, yesterday, the Akron Rubber Ducks beat Altoona by a score of 11-6. Akron improves its record to 39-32 on the season. The Ducks will play Altoona on the road again tonight. 6 o'clock is first pitch. That's a look at sports right here on today's hit music, Q92. Next hour. I got into a Kenny Loggins deep dive yesterday.
How?
I don't know.
No.
But I started off by I was laying in bed with little Jimmy. He's a little sick. He's getting a little better.
Did he sleep better last night?
A little bit.
Okay.
A little bit. So we're chilling. And I like to get on YouTube. He loves music. I got on YouTube, put on songs. And I came across Kenny Loggins' Meet Me Halfway.
Oh. Across the sky. Yep.
And he perked up. I always know when my 14-month-old son loves a song. Because,
it's a banger.
Well, he dances and tries to clap to pretty much anything. Mm-hmm. But if he really is interested in a song, no matter what he's doing, if he's laying with me on the floor playing, he'll stop, turn, look at the TV, and sit Indian style. And just sit and stare at the song.
Right.
Till it's done. Then he goes back. And he did it yesterday for Jelly Roll's I'm Not Okay. He stopped playing. He stopped.
Jelly Roll fan.
Stopped, looked up. He's huge into John Mayer. Absolutely huge into John Mayer. But I went down to Kenny Loggins, Meet Me Halfway, from arguably the greatest arm wrestling movie ever made.
Over the top.
And Over the Top. You've never seen that movie. I mean, I don't know what you're doing. If you like 80s movies.
How did that script even get a cat? Anyhow, okay.
What do you say?
Come on, man.
That's a great movie.
But Pee-wee's Big Adventure got a movie, and there were so many, to be honest.
A movie about a guy who didn't really have a part in his son's life.
We've talked about this before. Howard the Duck, Billie Jean.
Don't get me started on Howard.
There's Mannequin. You want me to keep going?
You the question. Someone you were dating had the name of their ex tattooed on their body. Would that be a deal breaker? Would you ask them to cover it up? We found 2 loopholes that I accept. One, the person, they were married and they were a widow.
Correct. Always acceptable.
Yeah, I would accept that. I will also accept if it's my exact name.
Okay, but my follow-up question was, what if it was your name, but it was spelled slightly differently?
No, it's got to be the same.
Okay.
It's got to be the same. It's got to be spelled Christian. If it's, I mean, I don't know if it was like CHRISCHIN Christian.
Well, or with a K.
No, or with a K. No,
right.
No.
Or like for Jake, it would be like Jakey was tattooed on her, but you don't go by Jakey ever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's a no.
But do you have the right to tell who you're
Well, I
dating?
feel like-
I want you
No.
to cover that tattoo.
I think as soon as you find out, you've got to be upfront if it's something that bothers you. I don't think that you have the right to demand it.
Yeah.
Because you do, however, have the right to feel how you feel about a situation and to bring them up. And if the resolution doesn't meet your needs, then that's not the relationship for you.
Yeah. She's like, no.
Right. Then I'd be like,
What if she's like, no, you know what? It costs a lot of money. I don't have that kind of money right now.
like, I'll pay for it. And if she's still resistant about it, then I'd be like,
Oh, I don't want to pay for it.
bye-bye.
Oh, I got to pay for it. I didn't get it.
You want your woman clean and
Probably-
she can't afford it.
Probably shouldn't have dated Ken then, should you? Would you pay for it, Jake?
I might help, but honestly, I agree with the other listener that said that it's just the judgment. Like, if she made that bad, I mean, people make bad choices.
No, listen,
But,
guys
like,
do it too.
Yeah, guys do it too.
It's
But
not
like,
just a girl thing.
I feel like it would be a major red flag that it happened in the first place.
I've never wanted to put anyone I'm dating's name on my
See, and
body.
I'm more gentle about that, I guess, because people have lapses in judgment all the time, and it doesn't necessarily make them a bad person.
I agree.
No, but it can be embarrassing. It's like I'm out with my girlfriend and she has Eric on her leg. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's not her son. That's her
but
ex-boyfriend.
most people don't know that.
You know, people. Who's Eric?
That's when you go, her son, and keep walking.
Her son was eaten by a bear. Any more questions? I hate you. Text message. I knew someone who got his girlfriend's name tattooed. Knew it was a huge mistake. She was the second or third girl he was, quote, in love with that year.
Oh.
As expected, breakup came sooner rather than later, and a cover-up tattoo followed. Hand palm emoji. I won't even get my husband's name tattooed on me. LOL. I get it.
Oh,
I get it.
I mean, listen, I think for me and Tony, like, if I really wanted to get his name, I would get his name because we've been together 25 years.
Yeah, I mean, that far in, I get it, I guess. But, like, if you're dating someone for a couple months.
I mean, let me just rewind. He would never want me to get his name on my body, though.
I wouldn't want Jamie to put my name on her body.
Yeah. He would just be like, you're going to know that's a terrible idea. That's what he would say to me.
Yeah.
And I do have a name on my body. It's just a kid.
Yeah,
Instead of,
I said kids
Yeah.
are 100%. I totally understand.
Yeah.
Tons of people get things about like the date their kid was born, anything, something that remind anything.
I think, listen, I like tattoos. Personally, I like tattoos. I don't want that many on me. I think
Yeah.
they're cool to look at. I love hearing about people's tattoos and like why they got what
Story.
they got. Yeah. Like my nephew, while we were camping, asked my son for our daughter to draw because my son is pretty good at drawing. He wants to get a cross on his arm, but he wants to have our daughter's name put it on the cross. And then he'll use that as like a family cross, not to put like deceased people on or anything like that. But like when he gets his children and stuff, like he's going to work it in somehow so that she's part of kind of like the family tree by the cross.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I get it.
I thought that was beautiful. I loved hearing why he wanted it. And then I am encouraging my son. I'm like, draw the tattoo. Like, you know what I mean? Like I wanted him to do that
Now.
because I think it's meaningful. My sister-in-law has her dad's signature tattooed on her body.
Yeah,
He passed
that,
away.
That stuff, yeah.
Like
Any of
that's
that.
a good friend of mine struggles with anxiety, as do I. And she had Just Breathe written on her arm because when she's driving and she would kind of start freaking out, it would remind her,
People like the breathe.
just breathe.
People like the let them tattoo.
Yeah.
Let them. That's trendy right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like y'all.
But you
Y'all
know,
weren't
like,
from our generation. It was all about tribal tats on the lower back and the bicep.
sometimes I think we get carried away though with them. Like the dudes, I told you about how me and Tony almost wrecked our bikes taking a bike ride with the kids because we saw one of our neighbors on his riding lawnmower with his shirt off, and he had a tramp stamp.
Awesome.
I mean, it was so hard for me to like. I was trying to get Tony's attention. I'm like,
Can I be honest? I liked, if we're going to look back at our tattoo past of trends in the 90s, I thought the girl lower back tattoo, the little one, was hot. It was the tribal one across the entire lower back that threw me off.
yeah. I mean,
Because that girl usually had a geo-tracker, and she would probably key your
should
car.
mess you up. Yeah,
She would fight you. She would bring the drama to your house.
Yeah, and then I feel like we all went wrong.
But I liked the cute little one on the lower back. I always thought it was sexy.
I have one on my lower back, and it's small. Like Here.
Yeah, Optimus Prime.
Winnie the Pooh. No, I'm just kidding. It's not Winnie the Pooh. I swear to God, it's not Winnie the Pooh. I have a very small one, and then I have one on my foot. But I think the tramp stamp is more appropriate for a girl versus a guy.
We still call it tramp stamp.
I don't like
No, on the
I
dude
don't
it's
like
different.
the barbed wire around the calf.
Yeah.
Like, dude, you so
I'm not-
bad.
Yeah.
I can't.
My brother has the barbed wire on his bicep from the 90s.
Oh,
and
I'm sorry.
I still make fun, but I go, that's awesome. That's so
If
cool.
you're listening, Justin, I had no idea.
That wasn't trendy at all. That was a real original one right there.
Yeah.
Lauren is so good with her words. She gives great advice and speaks so eloquently. I think she missed her calling as a counselor.
Oh, well, thank you.
Guy I knew had 2 different women's names on his chest and had void stamp tattooed over them. All right, now that
wins.
Okay.
That's awesome.
If you're gonna do something, if you're gonna think outside the box like that, I'm good for you.
And
good for you.
That couldn't have costed that much.
Void. My daughter's dad wanted me to get his name tattooed on me. I refused. Now he has 4 women's names on him. Mine is on his butt cheek because I told him if he was doing it, that's where I want it because you always poop on me. LOL. All right. A woman once told me no tattoos because you don't put a bumper sticker on a Bentley.
That's funny.
I've heard that.
Yeah.
They make tattoo cover-up makeup. If I had a tattoo that made my man uncomfortable, I couldn't afford to have it removed. I would at least invest in the makeup and cover it as often as possible out of respect.
See?
There you go.
And see, that's what I'm talking about. Like, you have to respect your partner to an extent. You know what I mean? Like, yes, I made this mistake. No, I can't afford it right now. I want to get it removed. And if they don't, then that person also has to respect that that's a choice that the significant other can't live with.
That y'all are going to offend half your audience with this tattoo talk, LOL.
I'm sorry. I had friends that got the quote-unquote tramp stamp, and I thought they were cute.
I just said
the
little one I thought was sexy.
It doesn't really mean that you were a tramp. It's just a name for the location.
Well, you could just say lower back tattoo and quit saying tramp stamp.
Well, but people know more, I think,
it's not
right away.
very flattering when you call it a tramp stamp.
Well,
I'm just saying you could say lower back tattoo, and people would maybe not take it as personal. You're like, whore mark. Mark of the beast. Wife got for us adopting has tattoo for each child. It's a picture of a mom elephant and a baby elephant.
Oh, I love that. Hold
That is
on.
a big ass elephant.
Hold on.
Good Lord.
Oh, it is, but it's so sweet. Oh,
Very
look,
nice.
the baby's
And it has
got
meaning.
its trunk against mama's trunk. That's so cute.
You could put an ex's name tattoo on your ass. Someone text in.
Yeah.
I prefer text message symbolic tattoos over names. Too many people could have that name too, which makes it more meaningful.
No, I agree with that.
Meaningful over name is as far as dating, if you're going to, is the way to go.
Mm-hmm.
I think the way. Well, I'm going to say it. I hated the across the whole lower back tattoo, but I did like the little centered. This was the 90s when like girls were showing their thongs and their
lower
jeans.
back.
The lower centered little. I thought that was hot.
Yeah.
I did.
Well, what are you doing looking at her lower back?
That's where her ass is. I'm an ass leg guy. Always have been. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't hate boobs, but I've always been an ass leg guy. That's just me.
At least you're honest.
Jake, what do you prefer?
Boobs.
They're good for you.
Oh,
finally, a quick answer.
He's a jubbly man.
Jake, I'm making us late again. I called my not daughter Jake last night because I was getting so tired of her not answering questions.
Oh my gosh.
She had like 4 or 5 of medication balls, some empty, some full. I go, hey, what do you? I was like, can I throw these out? I don't know. I go, this is your medicine. Yeah. Do you throw out when you're done? You throw out the empties? I don't know. You don't know what you do with your medication
because
bottle.
Jamie probably took care of it, cleaning it up.
2 minutes later, I'm folding laundry. Is this your towel? I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? Is this the towel you take upstairs with your laundry?
No, imagine.
I don't know. I was like, what is happening? I said,
this is what Jake's parents.
How do you not know anything?
Yeah.
I was just like,
look at him smiling.
I was like, oh my God, is that your towel? I don't know. I think I even said, you don't know. I just looked at her like, I'm going to lose my mind.
Yeah.
Oh, shut up and dance. Walk the moon. It's Q92. I'm getting stressed thinking about that again. the moon, shut up and dance right here on today's Hit Music Q92. Post Malone's coming to Blossom Tuesday, October 1st with the F1 Trillion Tour, where you can hear all his new collection of country songs. Want to go? We got a pair of tickets we're giving away right now. We're going to help you beat the box office. 330-450-9292. Caller 10. Good luck to you.
Hey, folks.
I talked about this for a little bit ago. Lauren, not a fan of this. I understand. What do these scientists really know? What do these people in these rooms really know?
Yeah.
But according to metrics or whatever you want to do, again, Zeus, the dating site that I used back in the day, they found out things that will get you more responses when reaching out to women on this dating app. Listen to this. Messaging and complimenting a girl on her glasses, 39% more responses than normal. Complimenting her eyes, 11% more responses. And 13% if you compliment her tattoo. But glasses, your chances go up 39% that she writes back to you.
How in God's name would you come up with percentages like this? What did you...
I don't know.
Put out a national call. If you've got glasses and eyes,
you look at the, I guess,
and you online date, we want to talk to you.
I assume that they can look at everything that gets a response. I imagine they can see everything that goes on in the world of Zeus, I'm sorry, and that they see complimenting with glasses gets more responses. Maybe there's some, I don't know.
Why are they reading people's messages?
Because it's the internet. Everyone does it.
No, they should not be reading those. And Zeus, if it's private messaging and you're getting a compliment,
I don't know.
The only time that Zeus should be reading through those is with the FBI if there's a problem.
Please,
okay?
we're on Facebook. If you say steak, Longhorn shows up in your news feed 2 seconds later. You don't. If Facebook's allowed, I'm pretty sure Zeus is. And it even says, "Don't be afraid to be a little flirty." Listen to these words that will get you more responses. Man, I'm trying to help. 66% more responses by using the word adorable.
Here we go again.
42%, the word trouble. Oh, you're trouble. Girls like that. Ooh, stop
I know.
it,
They always
Darren.
giggle if you say, because you've got this
Stop
line.
it, Darren, enter.
Yeah, if people are like, Canton, you're like, oh, you're trouble. And they
Canton.
do laugh. They
Yeah.
always laugh.
Well, if a girl says Canton, she'll key your car. 26% more responses if you use the word crush. I've got a little crush on you.
That's better than adorable.
You think?
Yeah.
66%. Yeah.
This goes back to our conversation last week about the difference between the terms hot and cute. Okay? Adorable is something that I would say like to describe pictures of my children when they were little.
I got you.
When they had their Easter best on.
Everyone loves their Easter best.
Find a rewarding career close to home at Kimball. You'll find outstanding benefits, a supportive team, and opportunities for career growth. Working for a local family company really makes a difference. Apply today.
Tara,
Hey, Tara, where are you calling from this morning?
I'm calling from Newcastle, Pennsylvania.
Oh, Newcastle, PA. All right. How did you find out you were getting cheated on?
I had just gotten engaged, and we were sitting in the living room, and there was a knock on the door, and my now ex-husband, long story, opened the door, and I heard a woman's voice. She had been with him for 3 years. He had been with me for the last year of their relationship, and she showed up at our house.
And he was still dating her.
Still dating her. Said that he kind of was just ignoring her, thinking she would go away. But she came into our house. She took the pots and pans. She took the dishes.
Oh, this was a whole
she took
thing.
The vacuum.
Oh,
the bedding off the bed. She said that house was bought for them. Oh, it was a real treat.
And you had no idea any of this was going on.
No, listen, no, if you knew him, he was real quiet, just kind of chill, never.
So you're telling me you're sitting on the couch with what you think is going to be your husband, you're chilling, another woman walks in and starts taking things from the house because she's mad she found out he's cheating on her.
Right, so she came in and she's like, I said, you might as well let her in. Like, I know she's here. I just don't know who she is.
Oh.
And she was like, so you were cheating on me.
Oh.
He stood there. And I said, so you suspect that he was cheating on you? She goes, well, he hasn't been returning my calls. He hasn't been talking as much lately. I haven't seen him as much. And I was like, how long have you guys been together? And she's like, 3 years. And I was like,
Oh.
Interesting.
Now, what do you even do?
So I'm real calm.
Do you just go home? What do you even do?
So I went to the car and I put my best friend on speakerphone and I was like, you are never going to believe what just happened.
Girl, I got a story for you.
She's like, this would only happen. I was like, no. So like I looked and that's when I started like carrying stuff out of the house.
Wow.
I was like, I gotta go back in. I gotta find out what's really going on here. She called me a home-wrecking whore, and I was like, first of all, I didn't even know you existed.
Yeah, I can't wreck a home I don't know is built. I don't know. That's crazy.
She took sheets and blankets off the bed.
Oh.
Literally everything. His laptop. I said, it's always the quiet one. It's always.
Hey, at least you got to sit back and watch a good show, right?
It was quite the entertainment.
Wow.
Yep.
All right, thank you for the call. That's a good one. I appreciate it.
All right, thanks.
All right. Yeah, that's a good one. Sitting at home and the wife or whatever, that would throw me off.
Yeah, for
I was
sure.
chilling with a girl and her husband showed up. I'm like, hey, what are you doing? Like, huh? Text messages, face down phone is a sign. Let me see how this girl found out. I snooped through the phone while they were sleeping. He said he was sorry and cried. We got engaged, and then I went through his phone when he was coming home to me and told another girl, hurry, babe, I'm almost home. He's now with someone else and cheated on her by sending me videos while she was at work. What kind of videos?
Ooh.
There's only so many videos a dude can send.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I do know what you mean.
Well, girls, there's multiple. But guys, you pretty much got one.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Now I know what you mean.
One video you can, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Pretty much you got one movie you can make.
Right.
Interesting. So, cheated on you and then with a girl and then cheating on her back with you? Did you tell her and show her the videos, or were you just being the naughty other? That's weird. You just going back and forth.
Yeah.
Man. I had a friend who caught his wife by seeing items that she purchased at Dick's Sporting Goods that were not in his size from the email they sent you with your purchases. Wow, that's unique.
That is unique.
Dick's Sporting Goods receipts is how she found out. Wow, how he caught his wife. So she was buying another man clothes at Dick's? What a Dick's move. Get it?
I get it.
Oh, man. Wow, that's what I'm talking about. A unique way you caught somebody. Anyone can walk in on someone, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyone can pick up the phone.
Right.
And catch them, but that's unique. A Dick's Sporting Good receipt via email. I found a card that she gave my husband. We had just had a baby, and I saw a card in his work folder. Silly me thought it was about our newborn. Nope. Then when the idiot got home, he still tried to deny it. Hello. It literally said, too bad we never made it to the table, but the shower was fun. No! First of all, who buys a card for that?
Yeah, for real.
Thanks for the sex? Love you?
That's
Hallmark? What are we doing?
That's so interesting.
You kept the card?
Yeah, that's a problem too.
You kept the card. I'd have been like, why are you giving me a card for sex? And the last thing I'm doing would be taking it home where my wife lives.
Yeah, that's
You know, I told you earlier in the hour there's some stupid people.
There are. That's a different level.
So someone gives you a card.
Yeah.
Thanking you for the sex.
Yeah.
You decide, I'm going to keep it, take it home.
Yeah.
to my wife who just had my child.
I feel like that's two stupid people there.
How did she catch me? Oh, I don't know. I have no idea.
Hey.
You were so good at covering your tracks.
All right, so this one's interesting, I've got to say. I've been dating my girlfriend for 2 years. We've been living together for 6 months. She moved into my home. Lately, she's become convinced that our house is haunted. She said that she's hearing strange noises, feeling cold spots, etc. Feels like there is a spirit causing it. To address this, she wants to perform a cleansing ritual with sage and all of her crystals to banish the spirit. But then she went a step further and got an estimate for someone to come in to see if there's any supernatural activity. They want to charge us $215 to do it. I want to support her, but I'm not paying that kind of money to have someone come into the house I've lived in for 5 years and never had an issue with. Advice? How do I handle this without upsetting her? I want her to be comfortable here.
I need an exorcism from your girlfriend. I didn't know you could get an estimate for a seance. I know you can get one for your roof. I didn't know you could be like an estimate from someone to come in with sage and you want to grab your crystals.
Apparently.
By the way, that's a red flag. Crystals, by the way. If your person's really into crystals.
Not necessarily.
May not be red. Light pink.
Yellow.
Yellow flag.
Yellow
flag. Maybe a yellow. Maybe not red, but I'm it's definitely going to make me go, oh. Okay. Crystal.
We know somebody that's really into it, and it's not weird.
My daughter loves crystals.
Okay.
Loves a ton of them. Crystals and slime.
What is it with the slime?
Explain it to someone.
I know.
So, no, I know all about crystals. We got a ton in our house. A ton of crystals in the house. She orders them. They show up. She looks at them like it's Christmas.
Maybe that's why you don't have supernatural spirits in your home. You can thank the not daughter when you get home for that
I had her
one.
convinced our house was haunted. I told you that.
Yeah.
But she thought it was she thought our ghost name was Hanford Dixon. She didn't know that was a Cleveland Browns player.
Oh, my Lord.
Who's still around. Well, I tell her about Dick Butkus. So I'm just saying I would I'm not paying. I mean, I would tell her, listen, if that makes you feel better, I love you, dear. Whatever you need.
I'd be like, sage away, honey.
I am gonna put I am gonna hard
no on
the paying $250 for a lady to come to our house. There's no need for that.
It's only $215.
So I mean, if you want to pay for that out of your money, that's fine.
Right.
I don't feel like our money should go.
Like, I don't want you to feel bad, but
until one of us is physically attacked by a ghost, until books are flying across the room. You know what I mean? Until doors are
call
opening
that lady
and closing.
Right.
Then we don't even need an estimate. I'll just pay.
Or we'll move.
Yeah, but if you feel a cold spot, whenever you're near one of the vents, I mean, I'm not gonna.
It's called AC.
Yeah, it's called your air conditioning. played a sound clip real quick,
Mm-hmm.
and Lauren was a little surprised.
I was.
And she was like, no. And Jake and I both were in here going, yes, yes. And it has to do with something that girls do when they're dating someone, especially if they're thinking of, I believe, if they're thinking of ending it.
Yeah.
And so I'll play the clip. I got it in Adobe, Jake, so everyone's going to hear it.
Okay.
Thanks. Give a thumbs up.
Oh, yeah, I'm ready to go. So this is the clip. And I'd like you women to be honest. I'm not saying you're not always honest. Who are we men to judge? Because God knows we'll tell a fib or 8. But I'd like you all to be honest with yourselves on this one. Have you done this?
95% of women who are in relationships already know which guy will be next or which guy they will be open to. 95%.
I didn't mean to loop that. And I'll simple that down to, I think when a girl is getting ready to get out of a relationship, I do think there are a large percentage of girls, not all, and maybe I have my broad brush in my hand, that they already have a guy ready to go. Whether that be to flirt with, to get attention from, or to even date, to just flat out date.
Okay.
My opinion. Now I know a lot of people might go, no.
Hold on, though. So I made the comment off air. I said, you mean like getting somebody on deck? Like, because you know you're, and you were like, yes.
Yes.
But here's the funny thing. I think men jump into relationships faster than women do after a breakup or after a marriage or like divorce.
Not
you know
relationships.
What I mean?
Hookups.
Beds.
Hookups. Yes.
Okay.
I'll grant you that. Will we probably be quicker to hop into the sack, as the kids say in the streets? Yes.
I don't think they say that.
Yeah,
at
no,
all.
that's not what the young kids are saying. Oh man, I feel dumb AF. But so I believe that.
No cap.
But I think there's no cap in that. But I believe women have a guy ready to go, to spend time with, to go out with, to not to sleep with.
I said it
to
was like to fill the void. Like you want somebody to go do activities with and
there's
like
a guy
hang out
on deck
with.
that you will pseudo date. I call it fake dating. You're dating them, you're enjoying them. They're kind of friend zoned, but they don't know it. They haven't realized it.
Still.
You know, they don't realize they're being friend zoned. They think they're laying down the foundation for a possible relationship.
Yeah.
But you're just, we got to get from guy one to the new guy. Hit music. It is Q92. Here we are already in the 9 o'clock hour. I just went outside to get what we like to call fresh air. And it is gorgeous out there.
I love it.
Clear, the sun's shining. I was watching a jet fly over. You can still see the moon.
Yeah, the moon
Beautiful.
was really like
Beautiful.
I looked up and saw it this morning too, and I let the dog out, and the sun was already up. I mean, even though it was only 5:30 in the morning, you know what I mean? Like it's coming up really early right now.
It is. It's just gorgeous out there right now. I mean, great day, great morning to open your windows at your house or at work, get some fresh air in for a little bit.
The high today's only in the 70s, right?
Yeah, I think it's going to be kind of pleasant. I don't
See.
throw that word around. But I think it's going to be kind of pleasant.
74. I mean, you don't get more pleasant than that. The low tonight's 52. You could crack the window tonight.
Let me see what it is right now in South Carolina, where I'm going to be in a couple days. I have it saved now in my Weather Channel things to switch to. I always look to see what Ocean City's doing too. Let me see. It's 83 right now. Right now.
It's 9 o'clock.
Wow.
Yeah.
Let me see what their 10-day is here. We get there Saturday, 86 and sunny. Sunday, 87, 84, 83, 85, 88, 90, 90. Going to be a hot vacation. But I like it. I would hate if I looked at it 62, 65.
Yeah, that'd be really unseasonable for that
like
area.
That's not going to be fun. Ocean City, Maryland, in case you're wondering, 68 right now in fair sky.
I don't think they're close enough to our vacation yet. No, but it's leveling out. Like the 9th, 10th, and 11th are 90 degrees for where we're
going.
going.
People. Vacation time of year.
We were there last year and the heat index reached 106.
That's high.
Yeah.
That's rather high.
Like you'd get in and swim and you'd get out and I'm not even kidding, within
be dry.
Within like 5-10 minutes at the most.
Yeah.
Like it was insane.
Everything's insane.
I know,
What else
right?
is insane is our man. Oh,
No, did you see another lady got impaled by so when you go to the beach, people take beach umbrellas.
mm-hmm.
Some beaches have actually banned them because last year, right before we went down to Surfside, a woman was impaled through the chest and killed by a beach umbrella. Over the weekend,
Ow.
wind pulled it up and just angles and literally freak accident. Yeah.
All right.
So you're not allowed. There's certain umbrellas on certain beaches that you cannot have. They, over the weekend in Cocoa Beach, another woman who was on vacation got impaled, only this time it was her upper leg. Went right through her leg. And get this. It was their own umbrella that the beach rental company had put out for them. That beach rental company's in trouble.
The chances of that happening, I just.
But it's happened more than once. Yeah.
Well, yeah, so is peeing on bread and umbrellas in
sandwiches.
Youngstown. Yeah.
You mean kites?
Kites and bread in Youngstown. Sandwiches. They're not safe. There's a pier out there. Insane. I saw a video last night, another one on TikTok. This lady posted double red flags on the beach. You can see the riptides from their hotel room. People going out in the water.
It's so dumb. Why risk it? I worry every year. Tony jokes with me like how psycho I am. He jokes, but he's dead serious. Because I'll sit there and read my book because they play like Don't Look, where you go out and you turn your back to the waves and you know you're going to get smacked with the wave in the back of the head. Sounds fantastic. I sit it out. Anyhow, they'll go out and do that. And the whole time I'm like reading my book, I'll like read a couple sentences. My eyes go up. I mean, it has ever since they were little. And like going out on Tony's back into the waves.
It is fun to get hit by waves.
It is funny to watch.
I promise you, if I'm on the beach and I see double red flags, I ain't going in the water.
Well, so my sister-in-law's not a freaker-outer like me. Morning, Jess. So the last time we were in Jacksonville, Florida, like even she was standing on the beach going, "Come on, guys, get out." They're like, we were in up to our knees. I'm like, that's all it takes. Don't be dumb. The flags were up. The surf was rough. Don't be stupid.
Those lifeguards, they tend to know what's going on.
They tend to know a thing or two.
They tend to be smart.
Yeah.
Oh, but it is nice. It's vacation time of year. So many of you on it right now, checking out your pictures and my timeline. Everybody. It seems like everybody's going to Florida, North or South Carolina.
That'll be you next week.
That will be me next week. It's 9:13. Zach Bryan, Pink Skies, Q92. Then I was wondering, like, who, if you could just fire anyone at your job, who's the name of the person you would fire and why? Just first name. And the text line lit up a little bit. You guys apparently want to say who you would fire. So let's get into the text here. These are names of people that listeners would fire if they could. Bye Mary with a waving emoji. Jen, she's a horrible know-it-all. So Jen would be fired.
All right.
Stephanie, Dan, and Ronnie, I would fire. You're firing 3 people.
Wow.
I'd fire Mike. He's the mole. Uh-oh, we found the mole. Raphael, you're fired. Someone said on the text line. Oh, that's funny. Pam, because she looks like a bulldog. Well, now we're getting personal. Now, wow.
Yeah.
My old job, Amy. No personality and cause negative vibes all around. Amy be gone.
Yep.
Steven, he sucks at life and can't do his job right to save his life. I'd rather do both my job and his just so it would make my actual job easier. I give him 0 of 5 stars. Hey.
Sounds like he's the worst.
Steven, you're fired. Melissa, for her lack of notice when she has appointments and having to cover hours for her continuously. All right, she's fired. I'd fire Phyllis because she's never at her desk, then bitches she's behind in work.
There's always one of them.
All right. I got to tell this story about yesterday, or it was Saturday, actually, when this happened to me at the Columbus Zoo, Jake. And I don't know, maybe, have you ever, and I don't just mean this to Jake, I mean this to everyone. Have you ever had an awkward moment with a stranger, whether that be through eye contact or something where but it was an awkward moment with a stranger? I'm going to tell you. It was me. It was Jamie. It was my son. It was my not daughter. Just having a great time off air. Jake and I were talking about how cool the Columbus Zoo is. We were at the Columbus Zoo on Saturday, and we were going into the food court for me to get my plastic commemorative cup, which I have. It is tremendous. Can't wait. I might use it today. So I'm the last one, Jake, in the line of us walking in the building, right?
Okay.
So Jamie's got Jimmy. Not daughters behind them. I'm the last one in. And we're this is a short story. This isn't a long story. And we're walking in.
Okay.
And I just happened to look over to my left as I'm walking. There's people everywhere, right?
Right.
There's all kinds of, it's a melting pot. All kinds of ages, races, colors, religion. It's a cornucopia of people.
Okay.
I always say, if you really want to expose yourself to the world, go to a zoo.
Yeah.
Go to somewhere, or go to a vacation spot. You'll see every type of person, human being there is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just stalling. So I'm walking in the building. I look over to my left. I make eye contact with a woman holding her baby. Right?
Okay. Right.
Totally normal, right?
Totally normal.
Nothing weird.
Right.
Totally normal. She smiles at me, just an acknowledgement smile. Nothing, no flirty, just a hello.
Yeah.
That smile you give people hello.
Yeah.
I gave the hello back, right? With them, didn't say a word, just And then as we're locked in eyes, right?
Right.
She's holding her baby. She takes out her boobie. She just rips out her boobie. And I'm still locked eyes with this lady. I'm locked eyes with her.
Oh, no.
And she just smiled. I smiled. And it was honest to God, it's just hello. You don't talk to somebody, just hello.
Yeah.
Nod your head.
Right.
Smile. We smiled. And boom, boobie comes out to feed the baby. Looking dead at her nipple.
Yeah, that's
threw me off my game. I felt like I cheated. I felt like I was a pervert. All these things at once, and I almost wanted to apologize. Ma'am, I had zero idea you were going to do that. I just thought we were two humans passing by in life.
She could have waited 2 seconds.
I'm just and listen, I don't care who. I know people fight about can you breastfeed in public and all that. We could go down that rabbit hole. I don't think it's fun, but I just wasn't ready for that.
Yeah, because you were looking at her.
I was looking at her holding her kid. She had a long sundress on. I just assumed it was two strangers, kind of like when two guys give each other the head nod when they walk by.
Right.
They don't say anything.
Yeah.
But then,
yeah, what's up?
She was
yeah.
I was Then she went, boobie. And it was just, boom. I went staring dead at a nipple at the Columbus Zoo.
Yeah.
Threw me off. You know what's funny? I didn't tell Jamie.
Oh.
So if she's listening, that happened. Because I was just what? I spent a good 2 minutes in my head trying to figure out what just happened.
Yeah.
Trying to process.
It would have taken me a minute.
How did that happen? Why were we locked eyes? Even if you locked eyes with someone and you were going to do that, wouldn't you break the eye contact?
Yeah. Or wait until you walk away, go inside.
Again, in no way was she being seductive, or she was simply being a happy mom breastfeeding her kid.
Right. Yeah.
There was nothing.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that, but I think she should have just waited a little bit you to
I'm just
pass.
Saying, she wasn't trying to flirt.
Right.
She wasn't trying to be perverted. She just was going to feed her kid. I just wasn't expecting it to be when we were in mid-lock eyes to smile at each other. And, I don't know if that's ever happened to anybody, but I'll tell you what, that threw me off. I still been thinking about it a couple times. Staring dead at a nipple at the Columbus Zoo. Out of nowhere. No warning. People sending in funny yet inappropriate gifts to the text line. I just thought I'd share that. That happened to me.
Yeah, that's a
good
zoo.
One. But you can't top that.
Nope, I cannot.
You ever have any weird interaction with a stranger before where you were like, well, that was weird?
Probably, but I don't remember any. I know as a kid, I came up to several strangers thinking they were my parents, and they weren't. I think everyone said that, though.
Happen?
From behind, you think they are, and you run up to them. Oh, one time, actually, no, I do have a story. I was in Dick's, and my mom was in the dressing room, and she said, go pick out a shirt. So I did.
Okay.
And then I go back to the dressing room she was in, and I slide it under the door. I said, Mom, how about this one? My mom has left the dressing room without telling me. And so all I hear from inside the dressing room is this woman go, I'm not your mother, but I like it.
You slid under the dressing room to the wrong person.
Yeah.
That's really funny. All right, let's talk skincare for a few minutes while we're here. Lauren, I grant you, Jake and I are men, and we're not always noticing everything.
No.
And I would like to say a way that you could describe Jake and I, although we are different people in many ways, at times both of us can be, I would say, Jake, I think this is a fair criticism of both of us, oblivious.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Things can be happening around us, and we're like, oh, I had no idea. So, we have to own that, right?
Yeah, I own that.
You have to own the things that you can work on. But I don't think this is quite the case. But Lauren, you has a concern about her skin that she asked us about today. Neither one of us could even pick out what she was talking about.
So it made me feel really good.
So neither one of us could even see the problem she thinks.
Yeah.
My favorite part is what she's using to help diagnose what she has.
Listen, okay. So for probably, I don't know, 6 or 7 months, I've had like this tiny little red spot. Sometimes it like flares. Sometimes it really calms down. Right now it's fairly calm.
No, I get it.
Because you can't see it. Because I asked Christian, I was like, look at it. And he's like, look at what? And then I was like, Jake, you've seen it before, haven't you? He's like, nope. Anyhow.
Well, I mean, the two of us, we don't just stare at you. I mean, throughout the show. That'd be weird, right?
But you do look at me when we're talking to each other all of the time.
So, yeah, but I'm watching the clock that I don't pay attention to. I'm watching the screen. You know what I mean? The text
Anyhow,
line.
sometimes it gets like really dry and like I'll accidentally scratch it and it'll bleed a little bit. But then it recovers right away and starts to go away. And then it kind of comes back. Anyhow, I was like, I'm going to Google and see what I should be putting on it. I mean, should I put bacitracin on it? Should I put...
What was that word?
Bacitracin ointment.
Oh,
You've never heard of it? It's kind of like Neosporin.
Oh, I love Neosporin.
Yeah.
Neosporin.
I'm like, should I go with a corticosteroid?
I'm convinced Neosporin on some level can heal anything. On some level.
I would agree with that.
I don't know who invented that stuff.
Listen, this comes in clutch. Like if you ever like shave and get like a razor burn bump or like a little pimple that kind of like hurts.
Yeah.
Neosporin will take it away with one application.
I'm telling you.
For all the ladies. I know you shave your pits too, but you have to pro tip.
Shave my pits. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I do a little trimming around the...
Wow. We got some hedge clippers.
Well, I think you should.
Anyhow.
I know Jamie prefers.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think that's just part of like, hygiene. Anyhow.
Fall in the briar patch.
So, dear Lord.
Go ahead.
So I went to TikTok.
Which you do. Very reputable. Everything on there 100%.
And I had a full-blown panic attack at about 10:30 last night. Like, do I have basal cell carcinoma?
Something we've all said.
And maybe I do. I laugh, but that's not...
No, it's possible.
It's possible.
It's possible. Here on today's hit music, it is Q92. Lauren, do you like cheesy pickup lines?
No, we've...
Like, all jokes, you really don't at all?
No, they're the stupidest things I've ever heard.
Wow. That's sad to hear. It's sad.
Why?
Because the survey says actually women kind of do like them.
I want women to text right now that love the, are your legs tired because you've been running through my mind all day?
I think that's endearing.
Yeah.
Probably means you have great legs. Almost 4 in 10 women have gone out with a man who approached them by using a cheesy pickup line. 1 in 10 even going on to have a long-term relationship.
1 in 10. Yeah, that's a fantastic
10%.
statistic.
10% success rate. The survey also revealed that 59% of women think a man using a pickup line shows he has a sense of humor, with another 58% saying it shows that he is confident. He came up to you.
See, to me, it says you're cheesy and a child. That's what it would say
All
to
right,
me.
insert any guy. That's what we all are. Men are childish. We're immature.
Don't show it on your first date or before you even get to your
not
first date.
date. Well, I'm walking up to you at a bar. What am I supposed to walk up to you and say?
Hey.
Hi.
Yeah.
You're going to be like, creep.
Can I buy you a drink?
Can I buy you a drink? Should I sing it like that?
Probably not.
Okay. And the next line is, I'm going to take you home with me. That probably wouldn't be a good one either.
No.
Let me see here. 58% saying it shows he's confident. I lost my place. Let me see here. However, they did also say the likelihood would increase if the guy was rich and good looking. But I have a list of the most commonly used pickup lines.
Ooh, let me hear them.
Do you believe in love at first sight, or should I walk by again?
Oh, my God.
Apart from being beautiful, what do you do for a living? That's fantastic. That's fantastic. That's a good one. You can't tell me that's not a good one.
No, it's
I
not.
like that. I like it. I love it. Shall we talk or continue flirting from a distance?
Dumb.
This one's stupid. Nice dress looked better on my bedroom floor.
Yeah, that to me says you're a... Just get away
no,
from
that
me
one.
now.
I miss my teddy bear. Would you sleep with me?
Oh, my God.
Did it hurt when you fell from heaven?
Hence the 10% rate.
Do you believe in helping the homeless? If yes, take me home with you. If I told you you had a nice body, would you hold it against me? Do you mind if I stare at you up close instead of from across the room?
Yeah, I do mind.
That's now we're creepy. Hi, I just wanted to give you the satisfaction of turning me down. Go ahead and say no now. That's stupid. I seem to have lost my number. Can I have yours? Is it hot in here or is it just you? I've had a really bad day, and it always makes me feel better to see a pretty girl smile. Would you smile for me? That's awful. No! Like I'm about to kidnap you.
Right.
Oh, man. Here, hold this shovel.
I think all of them sound like you could borderline creep.
There must be something wrong with my eyes. I can't take them off you. That's a good one.
Be honest.
That's
Have you
a
ever
good
used anything like this?
No, but
Okay.
that's a good one. I used to use a fake name.
Well, you told me that.
I was Chance Pendleton. I worked for Habitat for Humanity.
Why?
Not even lying.
Why did you work for Habitat?
Because that's what me and my friend would use when we were traveling with the arena football team. We did radio for, and we'd go out. I was Chance Pendleton. He was Victor Davenport.
Oh.
And we both worked for Habitat for Humanity. We were just out, in different cities.
Yeah.
Trying to help out.
Have you ever volunteered for Habitat?
No, I haven't. my
Do you see the blasphemy maybe now on the...
Well, listen. Desperate times. Let me see here. Hi, I suffer from amnesia. Do I come here often? That's stupid.
Yeah.
Is your father a thief because someone stole the stars from the sky and put them in your eyes?
Oh, my God.
I'm a frog, but if you kiss me, I'll turn into a prince.
No, you won't.
Is there a rainbow? Because you're the treasure I've been searching for. I hope you know CPR because you take my breath away. Those are some of the best ones.
That's even more dumb because you don't do CPR because it took your breath away. You do it because your heart stops.
I guess what I'm saying. Now, there are in that list, there's some stupid, creepy ones. There's some stupid ones. But I do think there is a certain group of women that would at least appreciate the effort.
I want to hear from them.
Appreciate
and why.
That a guy, and they would see it like, all right, he has a sense of humor. It's a cheesy thing. But
I don't know. Suzanne says those are the dumbest pickup lines I've ever heard. I lost my number. Can I have yours? And Amy said they're all stupid.
All of them? Someone on text line, no, it's cringe, laugh crying emoji. Cringe. Dad jokes and bad pickup lines, always a win with me.
Okay, there you go.
10 plus years later, he still uses them on me, and I love it.
See, here's the thing. I get it now that you guys are together, because like Tony will say corny, stupid things to me. He never would have said it to me though, like when we first started dating or going out.
Yeah. I just think there are some girls that see it for what it is. All right, he's being cheesy and stupid, but he had the confidence, came up to me, he talked to me. Like, look beyond the line. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Text message. Are you from Tennessee? Because you're the only 10 I see.
Oh, my gosh.
I've heard that one before. That's a good one.
Amy said, Christians, you sound like trouble didn't make that list. LOL.
You sound like trouble. I've heard that. Girls say that to guys all the time. You're trouble, aren't you?
Well, you say it
yeah.
when someone calls in and says, can't.
Yeah, when you say Canton, I know you're trouble. I know you've probably been arrested. I think if you use pickup lines in a non-serious fashion, just like an icebreaker, like you say them in a non-serious way, they're less creepy and potentially funny. See?
I could see that. Like if you walked up and be like, I really don't know what to say to you right now, so let me ask you a question, and then say it, and then just be like, I'm just kidding. That was really stupid. If you own it, then I think it would be more acceptable as an icebreaker.
Text message. Do you know how much a polar bear weighs? Enough to break the ice. Hi, my name is Dalton. You never heard that one?
No.
That's an oldie. Jake, you got a good pickup line? Go.
No.
You're on the spot.
I don't know any. I mean, I know all those basic ones that you said, but
yeah.
I don't have any original ones.
What would be your go-to? You're walking up to a girl at a bar.
I would never do it. I'm here for them. I kind of like them, but I would never actually be the one to say it.
No. Text message. I love cheesy pickup lines as long as I know you're joking. See, I feel like we're proving my point.
Okay. And you're talking to the wrong person because I've literally been married for almost 25 years.
Text message. Creepy. I think if you say it but immediately acknowledge that it was cringe and we can laugh about it,
there you go.
Then I don't mind.
That's what I said.
But if you do it one time and never again, you gotta have some fun, some sense of humor. Gotta laugh in this crazy world.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, everybody. Keep those pickup lines coming. I like reading them, actually. Anyone got one I haven't heard yet
I can
that
tell.
I can read on the air? Let's not go down that road. But I mean, send them in. And girls, who would actually appreciate one as well?
How about all the good pickup lines are taken, but are you?
Oh, this was a text message. Do you like hot dogs? Because I have a wiener for you.
See, my husband's Italian, so I get the Italian.
Yes!
Constantly.
Yes! 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 Yes!
That's a good one. That's a good one. Oh, man. Chapel Roan. Good luck, babe, with those pickup lines. Keep sending them. It's Q92. Saw Tom Brady's ex-wife got pulled over yesterday. Did you see those pictures?
No, I didn't.
She got a little. It looked like she was crying.
What did she get pulled over for?
I
Speeding?
didn't think a normal speeding down. Anything crazy?
And she lost her mind? I mean, I probably
don't know,
would.
but
I'm going to be fair and say I'd probably cry too.
So, I don't. Have you? You've never cried at a traffic stop, have you?
I've never had a traffic stop
in your life. Wow, that's impressive. I went through a little phase in my 20s where I was caught speeding on 680 for all the Youngstown listeners. There's a spot on 680 where it goes from 65 to 50.
Yeah.
And the cops there, the Youngstown cops, almost more than the Stadies, they love that area. They sit there and patiently wait for anyone to go under 65.
Yeah.
I've been busted more than once when it goes from 65.
Well, it's probably a problem area. That's probably why they camp.
Yeah. Yeah, I went through quite a few. I always went with the pure politeness, sir, hoping that would always help. It never did. I got a nice compliment from a cop once, although he still gave me the ticket. He said
that was just a couple years ago, wasn't it? I think I remember this.
No, this was Youngstown days. I've been pulled over here a bunch of times.
Yeah.
Speeding over here, as a matter of fact, too. But speeding's been my number one.
Really? Because you drive really slow compared to me.
Yeah, well,
Jake.
Jamie's the same way. Jamie flies, digs in and out of traffic. I'm like, we're all gonna die. But yeah, I've been caught speeding. I think it's where I speed, not when.
Yeah.
I pick the wrong places.
Yeah.
So, but I tried the whole polite thing, and it never got me out of a ticket. I never got out of one. I got a warning from a wildlife guy a while back.
Actually, I take that back. I was pulled over once, but I was 17. And it was only because I went a little bit left of center, later in the evening in Belden Village. And honestly, it was not a big deal. I mean, it was that I went left of center. I was dumb. I didn't go that far left of center, but in that area, I think they were worried that maybe I was a drunk driver.
Fair enough.
But I was taking a friend home, and my purse fell off my seat. So I reached down to grab it, and when I reached down, that's when I went left of center. So they pulled me over, and then he's like, "Where are you coming from?" I was like, "Dropping a friend off." I was terrified. And he's like, "Oh, what have you been doing tonight?" I'm like, "Watching Armageddon," because that's what we were doing.
Fair enough.
And he's like, "Okay." He's like, "Have you had anything to drink?" And I'm like, I think I was Fanta. Like, I was so naive. He was like, okay. And I think he could tell I was terrified. And he's
Squirt.
like,
I was drinking Squirt.
He's like, you keep blinking. And I'm like, well, to be fair, you have a flashlight in my face. And I fell asleep with my contacts in towards the end of the movie. Like, I was brutally honest with him. And he was like, okay. He's like, what made you go left of center? I'm like, my purse fell off the seat. I was just picking it up. And I took my eyes off the road. I'm so sorry. And he let me go. He was like, it's okay. He's like, it's fine. He's like, in this area, there's a lot of bars. It's after 11:30. I'm like, okay, my curfew's midnight, and I'm about to get in trouble for that because I got to go.
The old feed of the Book of Faces. A break for turtles picture.
Yeah.
It says break for turtles. If you see a turtle on the road, slow down, pull over to the side of the road, and when it's safe, help them across in the same direction they were going. Use both of your hands to hold them at the sides near the end of their shells and lift them up to move. Always keep your hands away from their faces. Never pick them up by the tail. You can damage their vertebrae. Save a turtle, be conscious of wildlife, and slow down. Now, I have driven for many years in life. I have come across possums, raccoons, deer, dogs, cats. I even think one time I saw a bobcat, possibly a little bear.
Wow.
I don't think I've ever geese, ducks. I have never in my life come across a turtle crossing the street.
I have, and just recently.
A turtle?
Mm-hmm. Like a couple weeks ago.
What road was this?
It was the road leading up to our house.
Are you sure it was a turtle?
Oh, we're positive. We waited until he got across the road. Like, I stayed there so no cars would come and hit it.
Jake, have you ever seen
I think I talked about this.
She did. I have not. My brother this weekend saw 2 turtles.
I think Nicolina saved one this weekend, too.
A turtle?
Yeah.
In the road?
Mm-hmm. It's a thing.
Never in my life have I witnessed this.
But do you
I've
know
been alive for many years. I'm an old man.
Are you going to tell them what you said off air, though?
Well, I'm not going to lie. I would think, now listen, there's probably a limit, but I would think a turtle could take a hit.
I said, what do you think that their shells are made out of?
I don't know.
It's
pretty. You ever knock on a turtle shell?
I get that.
Pretty solid.
A little knock is different than a vehicle that weighs.
Oh, okay, a semi truck. No, it's probably going to be dead.
I don't care if it's a Prius. It's going to kill it.
No, I would think a Honda Accord.
Geo Metro.
I would think a Honda Accord would not kill it.
Yes, it would.
It would. I don't know. I don't know.
150%.
I was at the Akron Zoo and they have this turtle that's like 100 and some years old, almost 200. That shell ain't cracking. That ain't cracking. Not for a Chevy Cobalt.
Okay, but why would anyone want to run over a turtle?
I'm not saying you want to, but I'm just saying, A, I didn't realize this was an issue with turtles.
Yes, of course it is.
I've never seen one on the road in my life.
They've got to travel too.
And B, I do believe that at some level they could take a car. Not again.
No.
Can they take a tank? No.
Maybe like a little Tykes car or something.
No.
Yes. Christian, if you stepped on a turtle, you would break its shell.
First of all, no one would ever step on a turtle. That's like the cruelest thing.
Someone might run one over.
How we do it right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. A couple text messages with some pickup lines. Do you know what would look good on you? Me, someone says on the text line. You like that one?
No, that to me is too pervy.
I seem to have lost my phone number. Can I borrow yours?
That's dumb.
Want a raisin? No? Well, how about a date?
Okay, I told you. That one.
That's good.
That's cute.
That's good.
Someone sent that TikTok link. Thank you. We watched it actually all together. It was really cute. My favorite one was like, I hope my library card's in my wallet because I'm checking you out tonight.
Oh, that's funny. Is there something wrong with your left eye? Because you've been looking right all day long.
Yeah, that was another one.
Also a good one.
He's kind of creepy, though, with his jean shorts and the way.
That's his shtick.
What did his shirt say? Stink wrinkle?
Stink wrinkle, which I'm not. I can only imagine. Taylor Swift and Post Malone. It is Fortnite on Q92. Man, I forgot that, like, at the beginning of that movie, that queen's like, go kill Snow White.
Yeah, my stepdaughter.
Bring back her heart in this box.
Yes.
So I know you killed her.
It's very aggressive. I know.
I'm swear to God, I was.
Can you imagine if a movie came to the theaters today and they're like, the wicked stepmom?
It was like, I knew the queen wanted to stop Snow White because she was the fairest of them all.
Well, yeah, and she was upset.
It either blocked out of my head or I never quite realized it. That she told that dude to go stab and kill Snow White, and the dude had the knife.
Yeah.
I don't remember any of that as a kid.
Right. Disney movie murder.
And then bring back her heart in this box so I know you killed her.
Yeah, she should have technically gone to jail for attempted murder. But
I'm just saying, talk about something I missed as a kid. That now I'm like, wait, what? I did not honestly remember that scene.
Yeah.
They showed you the knife.
Yes.
He pulled it out.
Yes.
She was ready. She was accepting her fate, by the way. She did the old, like, oh.
Yeah, she shielded her face like, oh,
like,
just do it.
Yeah.
She didn't try and run. She didn't try and fight back.
Like, Jesus, Snow White, fight for yourself. Anyway, I don't know. It just freaked me out last night at midnight when I was watching my son. I did not remember the order to kill Snow White. I just told it last night. I was like, do you realize now I'm going to get a Columbus Clippers plastic commemorative cup?
I know. You got to be jacked about that.
My daughter was like, oh, God, here we go, another one. I'm like, no. I was like, I want to get a glass, like, cabinet.
Like a curio cabinet?
And I want to display my plastic cups, my commemorative plastic cups. I got a Browns one, a Guardians one.
How's that going? The fight at home for that.
2 Rubber Ducks ones.
Yeah.
I have more than that. I have
Maybe
a
you
Cavs
can make
one.
a man cave and keep it down there.
Maybe, but I'm telling you, I want to display them for when people come over and go, look.
Exactly.
Commemorative cup.
You guys are going to be giving a home tour or something like that. Having company over, and Jamie's going to be like, and here's Christian's plastic cup collection in the curio cabinet.
Conversation piece. Conversation piece. You know where I got that?
It would
one?
be a conversation.
You know where I got that Guardians cup? At a Guardians game? Exactly. Next. Browns cup? Where do you think I got that?
One guess.
Yeah, all right, not all at once. Shout it out if you know it. Where did I get that Cavaliers cup? Text message rage room. Why is a bag of chips $6? I was looking to buy. You know what? Ruffles.
Yeah.
Those are my go-to. I know a lot of you are Team Lay's.
No, I'm Team Golden Crisp.
I've
made
Team
that clear.
Ruffles. And it was like almost $7 for a half-filled bag because they're only half-filled of Ruffles. So I went with another brand, and I don't want to say that brand out loud. It was awful. But it was like $3 cheaper. I'm probably going to throw it out. It was that bad. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to. It's a known brand. But no, I was like, yeah. I bought the Ruffles version of it.
Oh, like the rippled.
I like the ripple.
I only like it with French onion dip. Other than that, if I'm just going to eat chips like flavored or something, it's got to be regular, like kettle cooked.
I like a good kettle chip.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. But
I
yeah,
like the crunch.
I will second the bag of chips for someone who likes a good bag of Ruffles. Why the hell is a regular bag of Ruffles like 7 or 8? If you get
That's like Doritos.
And if you get the family size,
yeah,
Jesus, take out a loan.
That's why I go to Costco, because you pay that for a bag of
tickets this morning. You could be the next winner. Be listening. We're going to have more Beat the Box Office Post Malone tickets to give away. Could be with us. Could be with Nick Kalina. Could be with Keller in the afternoon or Ryan at night. So keep listening to Q9. So I asked Jake, you were out of the room? I go, Jake, have you ever woken up and seen a demon? He laughed and was like, no, never. I, too, have had dreams before. Many dreams in my life. I've never woke up and thought I saw a demon.
Yeah, me either.
Lauren, you ever see a demon?
No.
That's 0 for 3. Who the hell made this statement?
Where did the article come from?
There's no article.
Oh, it's just a statement.
It just says, if you've ever woken up unable to move and felt like there was someone or something in the room with you, you might have experienced sleep paralysis. This happens, blah, blah, blah. Then it goes on. Many people report feeling a presence in a room with them during sleep paralysis, with some even seeing figures that seem real. Studies have shown that a significant percentage of people experience these sensations. This phenomenon has been depicted in various forms of art, literature, sometimes being interpreted as encounters with ghosts or supernatural beings or demons.
Huh.
Who the hell's seen a demon? You ever have sleep paralysis? I have not.
I have not either.
Okay.
Luckily.
No.
I think that would be terrifying.
That would be more scary than a demon to me. If I woke up and I couldn't move,
yeah,
that would be fear. What is happening? Well, I can't move anything.
That would be awful. Because I'd be thinking, what's wrong with me?
Come on. Has anyone ever seen a demon? Anyone ever wake up and see someone looking over them that wasn't? I mean, no.
Oh, I mean, that happens. But it's usually, you used to be like my kids, getting up in the middle of the night to let me know that they didn't feel good. And you'd open your eyes and you'd have a kid right there. And you're like,
son of a bitch. Don't do that. Don't you do that.
Oh, they got the talking to at one point because it scared the crap out of me the once. I'm like, you have to touch me. Like, I want you to take your hand and put it on my arm. You know what I mean? And then say, Mom,
wake me.
Don't stand there until I open my eyes.
Like the girl from the Ring movie.
Like a creepy weirdo.
Yeah, no, I get that. You know, you're afraid to wake your parents. Because I remember when I
you
would
don't
try
want to
to
get
stay
in trouble.
when I wanted to stay in my parents' room and it was storming.
Yeah.
I would do that. I would sit there and be like, stare at my dad like, he's going to be mad. He's going to be mad. I'm scared, but he's going to be mad when I wake him up. Someone texted in, my ex. That's not a demon.
I have one, too, on Facebook. Amy said her ex-husband.
Saw demons?
No, I think she
her ex-husband.
She saw her and saw him.
Text message. I used to wake up and see demons every day. That divorce was the best thing I ever bought. See, I think we're having fun. Never saw a demon, but tried chewing my arm off when I woke up as to try not to awake who was lying beside me.
What?
Never saw a demon, but tried chewing my arm off when I woke up as to try not to awake who was lying beside me.
Yeah, I don't
That's
know.
how it came in. I don't know if that was a bad talk to text. Look and tried to chew. I have sleep paralysis. It's so scary. You can hear everything. You can see things. Everything is going on around you, but you cannot move your body. You breathe deeply, and you're trying so hard to move, but you just can't. That's hell.
Oh, my gosh. That would be, I feel so bad. Like, I feel for you. That would be absolutely, absolutely terrifying.
We had a hedgehog. A hedgehog.
Those are cool.
We have chickens. Does that count?
It does. It does, because I have friends that have chickens that like pick them up and know by name.
I still want to know who's got that peacock that I saw run across 225 like a week or two ago.
We have a neighbor that has a rooster.
Whose peacock is that? And how did he get out? And should he be crossed? And boom, beautiful things right here on today's hit music Q92, and all beautiful things must come to an end at some point. This beautiful show is at the end. That's going to do it for us today. We're out of here. I want you to enjoy the rest of your day. Have a great Thursday afternoon. We'll be back tomorrow. We talk to you again. Think with this way. When you hear our voices next time, it'll be Friday.
Yep.
Come on. That's awesome.
It's going to be a nice day out today. I mean, I think we could get some rain. Thank you. Because it didn't work.
It didn't work for me either.
No.
I was told that's the fix.
I know. Keller's got the magic touch.
Oh, well. We're done. Anyway, we'll be back tomorrow. Don't forget, 11 a.m. this morning. Come back live on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Downtown with the Deep.
Yep.
Telling you everything that's going on around Canton this weekend for you to enjoy. Again, keep listening for more chances to become a winner of Beat the Box Office Post Malone tickets. You never know when we're going to have them. Nicolina's coming up today. Keller's coming up. Ryan at night. Just say it. Reasons to keep listening to this radio station. Enjoy your day, everybody. Jake, have a great night at the AJR concert.
Thank you.
Can't wait to hear about it.
I will.
Going to see you and your favorite bands of all time. That's really cool. So hope you have fun there. And we'll catch you guys tomorrow morning. Jake, anything for the good people?
Love you, bye.
There you go. Catch you guys later. Have a great day. Nick Lena's in here next. Ariana Grande, Boy Is Mine remix with Brandy and Monica. Q92.